Hello and welcome to the JB&M Sports Fanatic stream for yet another college basketball game. This time we have the SEC tournament here for the semifinals. We've got the Kentucky Wildcats versus the Tennessee Volunteers here. Two teams that are just about evenly matched here. Both of them went 14-4 in the regular season conference play. And so here they go again, trying to get things started. See who's going to go to the SEC championship game, guys. A lot on the line for these two teams. Pretty much evenly matched here. And so both of these teams have a lot of aspirations in terms of doing some real damage come the bracket time in March here. So therefore, I'm certainly looking forward to seeing how this game's going to play out, along with the future of both of these teams here, as they both have some loaded rosters here. Meanwhile, Kentucky has the ball right now, trying to get the first points of the game, and they get their first points of the game here. So we're all tied up 2 apiece here. Tennessee gets possession of the basketball again. They scored first, and the score right now is 2-2. So drives to the basket, kicks it out, passes it up top, around the perimeter here. Some backside screens, gives it to the guy in the post. He's dribbling, looking for his spot. Has to give it up. Gets it back up top, pulls a three. Tennessee misses it. Kentucky gets the rebound. Kentucky kicks it up court, passes it back, pulls their three, and they miss it. Ball goes out of bounds. Possession will be with the Tennessee Volunteers here. And so, yeah, Tennessee on the year 24-7, 14-4 in conference play here. So basically, these two teams almost identical when it comes to their regular season record. Kentucky went 26-6, and then in the conference 14-4. Tennessee passes half court, gives it to the forward. Couple screens set here, turns the ball over. Kentucky has it, lays it up. He gets it to go. Kentucky takes the lead 4-2. Got to protect the rock in a game like this because possessions are critical. Critical. Oh, man, what's good with you? What's good with you? And you say, what's good? JB is starting to look like A-Rod or draft for us. And so I absolutely, Allen Robinson, I'm all for that. I'm all for that, honestly. But the Patriots, I don't know what we're waiting on, but we need to get things started. That is for sure. Meanwhile, Kentucky, oh, what a foul there. What a tough foul that was there on Tennessee. Again, right now the score is Kentucky 4, Tennessee 2. What's good, Mike? What's good with you? Mike says, how Ohio State doing? Well, Mike, I'll put it this way. For the last 2 weeks, every game that I stream for Ohio State, they win. Every game that I don't stream for them, they lose. So if that's telling, it's not looking too good for Ohio State. Penn State out of this. That was not good. Not good at all. So they definitely need me. Meanwhile, Kentucky puts up the 3. Tennessee gets the rebound. Okay. Again, right now, Kentucky 4, Tennessee 2 here in the first half of play. 17 minutes, 30 seconds left to go. Tennessee has it up top. Looking for someone to pass it to. Gets it in the side. He's going to drive to the basket. Puts the shot up there. Doesn't get it to fall, but draws the contact. So Tennessee will go to the free throw line. But yeah, Mike, who you guys like in this one? Who do you guys like in this one? Kentucky or Tennessee? Mike says, have you messed with over the cap site, JB? I have not done that. I have glanced at it for just to have an idea of terms of like how it's going to be looking for some teams, but I have not necessarily utilized that, Mike. And so let's see. Old man says Browns have gave Jarvis Landry permission to seek a trade. I did see that. Now that's someone that would certainly be on our radar. I would think a guy like Jarvis Landry. Meanwhile, Kentucky brings the ball past half court here. Tennessee hit both of their free throws. He's going to try to take his man, gets inside, lays it up, tried to finish it with the other hand. Unable to finish it, though, but I like the move. Tennessee has the ball. Braden, what's good? What's good with you, Braden? Yo, how's it going? And so tomorrow is the big day, guys. We're going to find out what the bracket's going to look like. I'm excited for that, guys. Certainly excited. And hey, a lot of great basketball today, even more early tomorrow. So a lot to look forward to. Meanwhile, Kentucky just turned the ball over. Tennessee has it. They have numbers. Pulls the 3 from the corner, and that is good. Okay. Tennessee's up 10-4. Already, Josiah Jordan has 8 points so far in this one. Kentucky has it up top, though. Passes the ball around the perimeter. Looks to set the screen for him. He's going to drive to the basket, gets in there. That's a shot I would have taken right there personally. But they give it to the big man, and he knows what to do with it. Slams it down. All right, 10-6 in this one. We're looking at Oscar, the offensive SEC Offensive Player of the Year there. And so he averaged, 17.1 points a game there. So certainly someone that knows what he's doing with the basketball. Mike says Bills got 400K, past 14 mil to mess with. And so, yeah, I'm going to be looking to see who Bill targets here, especially this year. If I know Bill's definitely going to be looking this year to be probably more traditional Patriot type offseason than last year when he was just splurging. But absolutely. Mike says he's got Tennessee winning this one easy. So not just winning, but winning easy. And so, all right, Mike, I hear you. I think this one would be a lot closer. I probably would go Tennessee 77, Kentucky 73. I'll even put a score out there. I think it's going to be probably about 4-point difference in this one, honestly. Braden says your boy Baker Mayfield is another weapon to overthrow. You're right about that, Braden. You're right about that. Meanwhile, right now, we're currently at the commercial here in the first half of 15 minutes, 51 seconds left to go. Tennessee is up right now 12-6 in this one. But, yeah, you guys know how I feel about that. I feel bad for Amari Cooper, honestly. I do feel bad for him. Going to go down there to Cleveland. And, yeah, it's going to be a lot of frustration on his part. A lot of frustration. Y'all thought he quit that time where Dallas was on the road against the Patriots 2 years ago and he was getting shut down by Gilmore? Wait till you see what happens when Baker keeps overthrowing him. It's not going to be good. Mike says, that's JB's guy. That is not my guy. Brayden says, but seriously, good trade by the Browns. And so, good trade. I mean, it was one heck of a trade, honestly, because you swapped 6-round picks and you gave up a 5th-round pick basically to fill an area of need that you desperately needed to get. And so I'll still be interested to see what the Browns are going to do with their 1st-round pick. But still, I mean, that was a massive deal to get, especially what you gave up for him. Now, sure, you're going to bite that contract and stuff like that, but ultimately, anybody that was going to come to Cleveland anyways, they were going to have to spend some money to bring them anyways outside of the guys that they were going to draft. So that was a great move right there for them. It's just going to come down to, honestly, Baker Mayfield. How is he going to look when he's healthy? Can he give them what they gave them 2 years ago, or is he going to look like he did last year? That's ultimately what's going to determine how this deal plays out. I mean, you guys remember what it was like for Dak Prescott before Amari Cooper got there. I mean, Dak was seeing stars, but I don't mean the whole Dallas stars. He was seeing stars out there until he got Cooper. Then all of a sudden, he started developing better as a passer once he got Amari Cooper there. But we'll see how that impacts Baker Mayfield, though, in the Browns. That we will see. Old man says, hopefully Hokies do work on a 500. So you got 500 on the game. This man has believed, he has pledged Virginia Tech this entire tournament. I mean, I like it. I'll be rooting for him, though. I will be rooting for him. Let's see. Braden says, Iowa hit a 3 to beat Indiana. Yeah, I saw that. Honestly, I felt like Indiana had outplayed them for the most part there up until the very end. And then Iowa just hit that 3, and then it was just like game over. Like literally nothing you can do with that little time left that was on the clock after that 3-point shot. I mean, congrats to Iowa, though. They fought. They won that one. But, yeah, that was a nail-biter right there. It really was. Let's see. Mike says, Tennessee Crush will be higher than gas prices. Wow. I think those gas prices might give them a run for their money, though. But absolutely. Braden says, we're in Big Ten championship for the first time since 2006. And so, oh, yes, 2006, man. That's going back. That's going way back. And so let's see. Mike says, Braden, who's your team? And so, yeah, he loves them Hawkeyes. And so he's talking about the Iowa Hawkeyes. And so, all right, but here we go, guys. We're turning back to the action. Kentucky inbounds the ball, bringing it up half court here. I love the speed that they're playing with out here. Again, right now, Tennessee's up 12-6. Has the ball up top for Kentucky. Passes it to the wing. Looking to take his guy. Kicks it back up top. Around the perimeter here. On the side, they got a guy that's posting up here. They want to give it to him there, but Tennessee's playing great defense there, so they bring it back up top. Got a guy cutting to the side. Drives it in there. Tried to lay it up there. Got blocked, but possession will stay with Kentucky. Excellent defensive possession there for Tennessee on that one. Let's see. Mike says, congrats. Let's see. Braden says he also likes Kansas and Michigan. Okay, because I was thinking, Braden, that your team was Kansas. And so I was like, I didn't realize it was Iowa. And so that's very interesting. You've got Iowa. I know Azure Shack loves Illinois. I got Ohio State. We've got some love for the Big Ten here. That's for sure. But yeah, you say and Michigan. And so, okay. All right, but Tennessee's up top here. Got a screen going backside here. Gives it to the wing, pulls it from downtown, and that falls. Okay, so Tennessee hitting some shots early and often here. Kentucky's going to bring it up. They trail 15-6. First half of play, 14 minutes and 50 seconds left to go in the first half. You see Kentucky, they got a lot of guys with height out there. All right, gets the ball there to the wing. Looking to drive it inside, puts it up, misses it. Tennessee secures the rebound. They're going to bring it up court, passes it up. Makes the pass. Tries to set screen there. Trying to take his man, kicks it back out. Almost turned it over there. And, oh, it is a turnover. Kentucky fighting for the loose ball. Ooh, they're saying he's out of bounds. Okay, so he stepped out of bounds there. Great effort on that play by Kentucky. But right now, Tennessee is in control of this from 15-6 early in this one. Tennessee getting a lot of shots to fall early and often here. And so I love the energy that these teams are playing with. But, man, Tennessee, they've had some good defensive possessions out there. And right now, they are 5 of 9 in the court, shooting-wise for 15 points. Tennessee brings the ball up. Kentucky trying to pressure them. All right, so they stop the play here. Let's see. Braden says, thanks, Mike. Let's see. Mike says, when I play Bill Belichick, I like to take a rock and throw that bad boy down. I'm sorry, basketball, I like to take a rock and throw that bad boy down. And so I can picture that, guys. I can picture Mike doing that. Braden says, JB, you better stream your Buckeyes when they play in the NCAA tournament. Yeah, guys, don't get mad at me if you see the Buckeyes play, because it feels like they need me. Every time I stream them, they win. And so I'm going to have to find a way to make that happen. Let's see. Mike says, okay, I root Hawkeyes and in Ohio State. My orange are garbage. And so Mike says, I shoot if need to, but rather throw it down. So, okay, so Mike's a guy that's in the paint. That used to be my old 2K strategy, like around back when Kobe was with the Lakers. Let's go inside the paint and just dominate the paint. Like, just dominate the paint. My opponent's going to hit some threes, miss some threes, but I'm just going to keep getting the safe inside there, scoring, throwing it down as much as possible. All right, so the officials are getting the time here worked out. Again, the score right now, Tennessee 15, Kentucky 6. Here in the first half of play, we got 14 minutes and 9 seconds left to go. All right, Tennessee inbounds the ball. Oh, nice move. Oh, he tried to make the jumper there, but it was blocked from behind by Kentucky. Passes it on the wing, gives it back up top. He fumbles with the ball there, but somehow gets it back there. Gotta be strong with the basketball, guys. And so Tennessee basketball, but man, be strong with the basketball. But a lot of intensity already early in this one here from both sides. But that was one heck of a block there by Wheeler from behind. Tennessee has it up top there, tries to set the screen for him. He's going to dribble, drives it in there, try to lay it up there, missed it. They're fighting for the ball here, tied it up. So Kentucky ball here as the possession arrow favored them. Let's see. Braden says, I only like Michigan and Kansas for basketball. Let's see. Mike says, I give zero cares about a tech too. And so Mike doesn't mind getting the tech out there, guys. He's holding on to the rim, basically. That's what he's saying. Meanwhile, Kentucky inbounds the ball here. Again, they trail right now 15-6 here. Let's see if they can get it going offensively. Sets the screen there. Thought he would have pulled that jumper there, but he opts not to. On his side, kicks it back up for three in the corner. Missed it. Tennessee secures the rebound here. They've been fighting hard for these rebounds. Tennessee, pass it to the side. They pull a three. Missed it badly. Kentucky gets the rebound. Kentucky going to bring it up. Passes it back up top. All right, kicks it to the side. Going to drive in there, pass it to the other side, pulls the jumper. Missed that one, got the offensive board. That was blocked. Tennessee has possession now. They're past half court. Pass the ball to the side there. He's going to dribble inside, gets it to the big man down low. He gets blocked. A lot of blocks here. Kentucky gets it inside, kicks it back out, pulls the jumper, and gets that one to fall. All right, our score right now, Tennessee 15, Kentucky 8. 12 minutes and 25 seconds left to go in the first half of play. Tennessee crossing the half court here, makes the pass, pass it around the perimeter. So far, nobody posting up here, backside screen. They have it up top. He makes the pass. Point guard has it. He drives in there, kicks it back out for three, and he gets that one to fall. Tennessee is shooting in rhythm right now. 18 to 8 is our score right now. Tennessee leading by 10. Kentucky has the ball, though. 11 minutes and 50 seconds left to go here in the first half. Pass the ball around the perimeter. Gives it to the post player. He's been putting in work there. I know it's been very physical down low. We've been seeing a lot of shots blocked here in this one. This is something that if you're going to go inside, you better be strong with the basketball in this game. Let's see. Braden says that he likes Iowa in both basketball and football. Okay. Bet. Old man says, I rock with Ohio State because I'm an Ohio State fan all around, but my great uncle got me into the Hokies. And so, hey, you know I love the Buckeyes here. You already know. So absolutely, absolutely. Braden says, are you streaming another game today, JB? And so I will not be streaming another one today. I did think about that there, but due to my schedule there, I will not be streaming another one today, but I will be streaming again tomorrow. Best believe that. So at the end of the night, I will have that set up for tomorrow. Now, tomorrow will probably be 2 streams. It'll be 1 game tomorrow, and then obviously we got to do something for the tournament as well. And so tomorrow will be like a 2-stream type of day. Let's see. James says, hey, James says what I'm thinking, though. He says what I'm thinking, though, about Michigan, though. So there you go, James. Absolutely. Let's see. Alexis says, hey, what's going on with you, Alexis? How are you doing? Appreciate you for coming out. And so, yeah, I hope that I'm pretty sure you're going to be mixing music right now. So I hope that is going well with you, but appreciate you for coming through. So Mike says, yo, James. And so, yeah, we got James here, guys. And so glad to have you here, James. Let's see. Mike says, Alexis, what music is good? And so, yes, we would love to know that. Absolutely. And so Alexis says, a lot of music. That's a great response there. I mean, honestly, though, like, according to my Spotify, though, like, apparently I listen to a lot of pop and R&B. That's, like, a lot of my music, apparently, that I listen to, according to my Spotify. Like, my Spotify tells me that I listen to over about 120 new artists between last year and this year when I was checking my end-of-year review. So I'm constantly just listening to whatever they recommend. If I like it, I just add it, like, honestly. So I love music, though, when I'm in the gym. That's what gets me through the gym, honestly. But right now we're currently at the commercial, so we're not missing any action here. We're currently at the commercial. Tennessee is up 18 to 8 right now in the first half of play with 12 minutes and 4 seconds left to go here in the SEC tournament semifinal game. The winner will get a matchup to play against Texas A&M, who won earlier today. And so Texas A&M looked great out there. They did look great out there. They dominated. They played very well there. So looking forward to seeing whoever they play tomorrow. And so James says, how about them Wright State Raiders, the Raiders? And so he says, hopefully get to play in Dayton for their first round. And so, hey, that would be great. That would be great, honestly. And so, like, for real, like, I can't wait till we have the bracket set up here and then take a hard look at the potential paths of what teams will be this year's Cinderella and all like that. So definitely want to do that. Braden says, sound good, JB. And so appreciate that. Appreciate that. Let's see. Braden says, I could tell you didn't like said I like Michigan in basketball, JB. I feel like for Michigan, my hatred for them more so happens in football than in basketball and stuff like that. I feel like it's much stronger in football for me. Now, when it comes to basketball, it's always been Michigan State for me because Michigan State's been so difficult and stuff like that. But lately, Ohio State basketball has just been so inconsistent. Everybody's irking my nerves now in the Big Ten. Mike says JB still listen to Usher. JB does not listen to Usher. I mean, Usher, that's going way back there in terms of, and even then, I wasn't too huge on Usher. Let's see. Alexa says, are you doing another game today? And so, yeah, I will not be doing another one for today. But tomorrow, I'll have my early game tomorrow. And then from there, we'll be discussing the bracket. We'll do something like later in the day after the bracket. It might be during the whole, bracket reveal, or maybe after, or maybe I might just for the second one make it a really long stream, and then we do the bracket and then like discuss it afterwards, and maybe even fill out a bracket while live as well, stuff like that. So I'm still picturing out the details of it, but definitely gonna be looking for 2 streams tomorrow for sure. And so Tennessee gets it. Kentucky made 1 free throw there, so the score right now is 18-9. Kentucky, oh, nice pass there by Tennessee, but unable to convert there, but able to at least draw the contact there and get to the free throw line. Braden says Longwood could be the team to watch as a Cinderella team. And so, I like that. I like that. I mean, definitely I'm going to be looking forward there because that's why I've been paying attention to different games as of late, because I want for this year to be the year that I actually do a decent job bracket, guys. Like, about Tennessee missed the first free throw. So it's got 1 more free throw attempt coming up here with the score right now. Tennessee 18, Kentucky 9. Got 11 minutes and 32 seconds left to go in the first half of play. All right, so unable to convert at the free throw line there. That's something that at this point of the season, you really don't want to have those free throw problems there. Kentucky has it up top. Makes the pass. So swinging it around up top. Going to try to drive it in there. Puts it up. We get a foul here. Again, we got 11 minutes and 10 seconds left to go in the first half of action here. Tennessee up by 9 right now, 18-9. Mike says, I bribed the committee. Get UB or Syracuse or Nigeria in. If that works, let me know, Mike. Let me know. Let's see. Alexa says, my Eagles interested in Chandler Jones. And so good old Chandler Jones. Chandler Jones would be someone that certainly would be appealing, I would think. I mean, I certainly am hoping that, like a team like my team would be interested in bringing back Chandler Jones there. But Chandler Jones, that would be very intriguing right there, guys. Very intriguing. And so I would like to see that happen for the Eagles, honestly. I think that would be a good move there. Certainly would be good there. And I think that he would flourish, honestly, in that system. I think he would flourish. So I like that idea. I like that. And the Eagles have an interest in that would be – I'd understand that. I really would. Meanwhile, Kentucky missed the shot there. So a couple misses here early. Tennessee gets the ball, going to bring it up court here. A lot of contested shots there. Nice screen on that one. Jumpers up. Missed it. Kentucky gets the rebound. Score still 18-9. Kicks it back up top. Looking to take his defender. Kicks it out for 3. Missed it. Tennessee gets the rebound. Brings it up past half court here. Passes it around the perimeter. We need guys cutting to the basket here. Going to kick it inside here. Pulls it from downtown and missed that one. I thought that was going to be good there. And let's see what they say this one's going to go off of. Are they saying it's off Kentucky? Again, we got 10 minutes and 6 seconds left to go here in the first half of play. And so, yeah, I mean, this game is getting very defensive. You can see the energy out there. Nobody's giving up easy shots here, but you can honestly see the effort out there defensively. And so, but yeah, I think that would be a good move there for the Eagles. I do think it would be. And so I'm very interested in seeing how the Eagles go about their first round picks in the draft. I'm really going to be intrigued to see how that plays out. Meanwhile, all right, so that shot was missed by Tennessee. Kentucky brings it up court. Drives it in. Missed that layup. Tennessee with the rebound. Brings it up past half court here. Oh, a turnover here. Not on the same page. Turn the ball over here. And so, I mean, who knows? If it wasn't for the whole Calvin Ridley suspension and gambling thing there, I mean, I've heard some things that maybe the Eagles were going to be interested in possibly acquiring Calvin Ridley, obviously before the whole suspension and stuff like that. Atlanta had to back out of that potential deal there. So definitely they're looking to pull a receiver here. And if they were in the market for a guy like Calvin Ridley, I'm interested to see how aggressive they're going to be in free agency towards some of these receivers here. And then you just focus on mostly the draft in terms of the D-line there. And then there's always the whole Watson rumors. You know, they say where there's smoke, there's fire. Are they really going to trade for a guy like Watson with Jalen Hurts? I mean, how do you guys feel about Jalen Hurts right there? If you're the Eagles, are you happy with Jalen Hurts or are you trying to get Deshaun Watson? You guys let me know. Meanwhile, Tennessee has the ball. Pulls a three. All right, so we got a foul here. Let's see. Alexa says, I'm going to the arena later. Oh, nice. Mike says 80s like the Eagles. Chandler Jones at Syracuse. How old is he? How old is Chandler Jones right now? Is he still in his, like, I would guess, like, is he like close to 30 or 31? But I don't really know how old he is. All right, so, and the score is still, I mean, the score, guys, is still 18-9. That's how defensive this game is right now. I mean, nobody can score, honestly, right now. And then that Tennessee there by Tennessee turnover right there. So Kentucky's going to bring the ball up. So both teams having to fight for everything right now. Kentucky's made one of their last 13 field goal attempts right now, guys. So Kentucky cold, but hey, their defense, though, keeping them in it. And so Kentucky pulls a three, misses it, make it 1 of 14 now. Tennessee with the rebound, going to bring it up court. Tennessee's got to get something going offensively as well here. Kentucky's defense is getting better and better as this game goes on. Passes the ball here, tries to set the screen, gives it to the post player. Now you've got a guy posting up. Will he make a move? He puts it up there, missed it. A little too short on that one. Kentucky gets the rebound. 7 minutes and 52 seconds left to go in the first half of play. We got the alley hoop up there. So if the shot won't fall, we'll at least get the alley hoop and throw it down that way. I like it. 18-11. Tennessee crosses half court here. We got to show us a 7-point game here. Tennessee pulls the jumper. They miss. Kentucky with the rebound. Passes it up court. He's going to drive it in there. Oh, they called a block. Nice aggressiveness there. Got to find ways to get points here, whether it's going to the free throw line or whether it's these alley hoops. You got to find ways to get points here until the shots start falling if you're Kentucky. Mike says, can't wait till Miami signs Brady. Mike says, Watson all clear going to the Seahawks. If the Seahawks trade for Deshaun, I'm going to be extremely mad with Seattle because why would you trade away Russell Wilson just to go trade for Deshaun Watson, honestly? I mean, if you're going to rebuild, this is a move you make if you're going to rebuild and stuff like that. If that's not the case, then there was no need because you're going to have to give up a lot to give him. You're still going to give up a lot to give him. So I just don't see that being the case, Mike. I think right now you bite the bullet. You moved on from Russell Wilson. You go ahead, work on the rest of the team. And then if you're lucky, maybe there's a guy there in the third round that you might can take in round 3 like you did when you had Russell Wilson the first time and you drafted him in round 3. Maybe that works again. I don't know. But I don't think Watson going to Seattle. One, I would not waive my no trade clause if I was him right now. That division's too good, and they're just, like I get it throwing a Metcalf, Lockett. I get that aspect of it, but aside from that, I mean, I just wouldn't do it for them. I just wouldn't do it for them. I would not do it. Mike says, no offense, JB, but you bring that rock into my area. I knock that ball into the seats. Get that out of here. Love it, love it, love it. And we've got 80s here, guys. We've got 80s here. That's right. He is currently right now the founding member of the JB&M Sports Fanatic membership. And so appreciate you for joining here, 80s. 80s is in the house. What's good with you? Speaking of Eagles, I'm sure the 80s, he would go to bat for Jalen Hurts. He doesn't want Deshaun Watson. He wants Jalen Hurts, guys. I know it. And so Mike says, yo, 80s. That's right. We've got the crew here, guys. We've got the crew. And right now, we're currently at the commercial, guys. But you have the score right now, Tennessee 18, Kentucky 11. First half of play, 7 minutes, 25 seconds left to go. And so the biggest difference in this game so far, honestly, it has just been three-point shoot. It's really been shooting in general, but three-point shooting. Because you look at the shooting on the court. Right now, Kentucky, 5 out of 21. Tennessee, 6 out of 19. Not much better, but the difference is Kentucky's 0 for 6 from three-point range, while Tennessee is 4 of 8. And so that's a little bit of a difference right there. Rebounding-wise, they're tied up 15 apiece. Both teams are being aggressive here. We're even getting some fouls from it. Balls being tied up. A lot of block shots as well early in this one. So a lot of energy on the defense side of the ball here. Guys, you got to be strong with it and take good quality shots in this one. And then hopefully they'll start falling. Mike says we're rooting tennis. Hold on, I think I skipped this one. Yeah, 80 says, hey, Mike. All right, so 80 says Jalen over Watson for sure. And you know what, guys? I agree with him. I agree with him. In a non-biased way, I agree with him. Why trade for a quarterback and give up, whether it's a couple first-round picks, one for whatever the market is, when you've already got the draft picks to help Jalen Hurts out there. Jalen Hurts, he's shown you he can do great. He can do great things. Just build around him and, play to his strengths. So I agree with that. For the Eagles, I don't think it's the best case scenario to make that move there for a guy like Watson. Mike says, oh, hot take 80s. And so let's see. Mike says, all in with Jalen. 80 says, Jalen or bust. Meanwhile, Kentucky puts up the first free throw. All right, they get that one to fall. Score right now, 18-12. We got one more free throw coming up. 7 minutes and 25 seconds left to go in the first half of play. I mean, when I say it's been very defensive, very high intensity out there, these are two good teams here, know each other very well, and they both want to win this matchup. He missed the second free throw, but Kentucky able to get the offensive rebound there. Ball's up top. All right, able to draw foul there. All right, Kentucky down by 6. And so 80 says, let's be honest, the over quarterback play in the NFL isn't what it was 10 years ago. And so there's some honesty right there for 80s. He says that is some honesty for you. Meanwhile, Kentucky has it. Makes the pass. Pass it across there. Puts it up. Misses it. But able to get the second chance points there. And so the score right now, Tennessee 18, Kentucky 14. Tennessee might want to start scoring now. Makes the pass. Backside screen there. Pass it in the corner. Another pass for 3. Tennessee gets that one to fall. And what a perfect timing there. They certainly needed that one right there. 7-point game. Tennessee 21, Kentucky 14. Kentucky has it up top. He makes the pass. Gives it back to him. Passes it in the corner. He's going to drive in. Looks to kick it out. Does. He's going to drive it in there. And unable to finish that one, but does get the foul. That's the 80 says, so be happy with what you got. And so a lesson from 80s, be happy with what you got. Mike says Alexis likes the Eagles. That is true. That is true. Let's see. Old man says JB, who would you rather have? A-Rod or Brandon Cooks? For me personally, I'd rather have Brandon Cooks personally, because I feel like, with Brandon Cooks, I know for a fact what I'm getting with Brandon Cooks. He has shown he can be that number one. He can be that guy by himself, and obviously Allen Robinson, there's a lot to Robinson as well. But personally, I feel like Brandon Cooks, just hearing the good stuff that he said about our system, having played here and left, he's a guy that we can have there that would be great for a young quarterback. I mean, you saw early on with Tyrod Taylor and then with Davis Mills, you came in there and both of those guys had success. So you can have success with a young guy. Robinson, we've seen him in some cases where, pinning the quarterback, I think depends his success. So I feel Brandon Cooks would be the surefire of the two for someone like Matt Jones. So I would personally take Brandon Cooks, and I feel like we can get him at a good value deal as well. And he would come in and embrace the Patriot way. Robinson wants to get paid. So I will say that. And again, right now the score is Tennessee 23, Kentucky 16 in the first half of play with 5 minutes and 53 seconds left to go here. Mike says he needs a challenge for Allen. Mike has been calling for a challenge for a minute, guys. Mike says Brandon Cooks, Saints, 14th first round. And so I love me some Brandon Cooks, though. I love me some Brandon Cooks. I do. Mike says, wasn't he on the Pats already? Yeah, he was on the Pats the year that the Patriots, the last season was with us, was the year that we had unfortunately lost to the Eagles in the Super Bowl. He got hurt with, I believe, a concussion, if I'm not mistaken, early in that matchup. But yeah, he was on the Patriots already prior. Mike says Tennessee big. Meanwhile, speaking of Tennessee, gives it to the forward. He takes a couple steps, put it up there, able to get the rebound. Got to be strong with it. Oh, there's no way you're that close and that big and unable to finish. But somehow Kentucky gets the ball. Down by 5. They turn it over. And so Tennessee, we got people tackling people out here, guys. We're diving for loose balls and everything. Let's see, old man says, make it 600 in the Hokies game. You say, your girl brother bet 100, and so 600 on the Hokies tonight, guys. Wow. Mike says Tennessee big. All right, I did read that one. Let's see, Braden says, Brandon Cooks has had a solid NFL career. I will say between the two, between Robinson and Cooks, I trust Cooks' leadership a lot more than I trust Robinson's leadership. Where was his leadership last year and stuff like that? So I think it just makes a lot of sense, for specifically for the Patriots. If you get that option, take Brandon Cooks. Take Brandon Cooks. But yeah, right now, again, the score separated by 5. Tennessee up by 5, 23-18 in the first half of play. 5 minutes, 14 seconds left to go. And Braden says, Brandon Cooks has had a solid NFL career. Yes, he has. They inbound the ball up top. Some backside screens there, makes the pass. He has it there. He's looking for someone to pass the ball to. Gives it to the post player. Post player goes to work. He's double teamed. They're going to call a foul there. They're going to call a foul. That's the second time I've seen him push off now. Kentucky's stepping it up defensively, though. They really are. Tennessee has 7 fouls on them. Kentucky is in the bonus. Let's see. Mike says, if we get a cornerback, that's okay. Allen Super Bowl. So Mike wants a cornerback. He wants a cornerback. Let's see. Mike says, they say Foles made them look like fools. I don't say that. No need to bring that up, Mike. And again, right now in the first half of play, the score still Tennessee 23, Kentucky 18, 4 minutes and 50 seconds left to go. Kentucky has it up top. Pass the ball around the perimeter here. Going to drive it inside, kicks it back out. He puts up a shot, draws the contact, but they're waving that one off. Going to wave off the shot. It looked like they waved that shot off there. I don't know why. Otherwise, it would have been a 3-point shot. All right, will they give him the 3-point shot opportunity, though? It looks like they're going to give him the 2 points. I mean, everybody's confused right now. I mean, all right, so I guess not then. Okay. So he's going to go to the free throw line there. Again, they opted not to give him the benefit of the doubt with that shot there. So interesting call. Old man says too big to miss that. All right, free throw attempt is up for Kentucky. He missed that. So he missed it. So Tennessee gets the rebound. They're bringing it up cross half court here. Looking to drive it in there, lays it up, and that is good. Okay. Tennessee's up 25-18 over Kentucky. Kentucky going with some speed here. Looking to pass the ball. Dribbles, gets inside, puts it up, gets that one to fall. 25-20 is our score. Tennessee brings it up past half court. They lead by 5. Some backside screens being set. Pass the ball on the wing. Gives it to the post player now. He's looking to go to work. Pulls the jumper. That one off the glass, and it's good. Tennessee's up 27-20. 3 minutes, 55 seconds left to go to the first half of play. Kentucky crosses half court. Let's see. 80 says, JB, I'm driving, so give score updates. Oh, I got you. It's been a very defensive game, so the score hasn't changed that much in this one. But Kentucky has it right now. Pulls the jumper. That is missed. Tennessee gets the rebound. Score still Tennessee 27, Kentucky 20. 3 minutes and 28 seconds left to go in the first half of play. Tennessee crosses half court here. Passes it to the wing. Gives it to the forward. Let's see what he does. He passes it. Nice inside shot by Tennessee. They're up by 9 now, 29-20. 3 minutes and 12 seconds left to go in the first half of play. Kentucky crosses half court. He has the ball still. Makes the pass. He's got it on the wing, kicks it out top. He wants to drive it in there. Good defense, so he steps back and pulls a difficult 3. Ball goes out of bounds. So it's going to be Tennessee's ball here. They're going to stop the action right now. So they're going to stop the action here. But the score right now is Tennessee 29, Kentucky 20 with 2 minutes and 50 seconds left to go in the first half of play. It's an official timeout. Let's see. Mike says, hot take, Cole Beasley would be a Pat Smurf player good. And so, yeah, no. No thanks. No thanks. We'll decline that one. I say send him back to Dallas. They can probably use him. But again, right now the score is Tennessee 29, Kentucky 20. And so just to recap how things have been going since we're right now currently at the commercial is that Tennessee shooting-wise, they are 11 of 26 out here on the court for 29 points. You know, you've got James with 8 points here. You've got Chandler's got 7. So as a team, I mean, everybody's getting involved, particularly the starters here in terms of offensively. Everybody's at least got some points here. But it's been more so a defensive game in this one. They've got 19 rebounds here in the first half so far. Kentucky, they are 7 of 26 out there on the court. So 7 of 26 here. They do have 6 offensive rebounds here. They have 20 total points so far in this one. They're 0 for 7 from three-point range. So Kentucky has yet to make a three-point shot so far in this game, and they trail by 9 points. That's honestly been the difference because right now Tennessee is 5 of 9 from the three-point range here. But they have been able to get to the free throw line a little bit here. They are 6 of 9 from the free throw line so far in this one. Got 2 blocks here for Kentucky. Tennessee also has 2 blocks in this one. They are 2 of 4 at the free throw line in this one. And for Kentucky, their leading scorer in this one is Brooks Jr. He's got 8 points in this one, 2 of 2 out there in the court, and 4 of 4 from the free throw line. And so Mike says 80 Bills should take your Fletcher Cox. And so good old Fletcher Cox. And again, right now, guys, we're currently still at the commercial here. But the score right now is Tennessee 29, Kentucky 20. But while we're at the commercial, now's a good time if you haven't done so already. Make sure you guys do leave a like. And also, if you're someone that's new, do make sure you are subscribed to the channel as well. As we're at the best part of college basketball season right here. So between that and other news and sports, you're definitely going to want to make sure you guys are subscribed and have your notification bells turned on as well. Let's see. Mike says, I hope he restructures so Bills can keep. Let's see. Mike says, tell Bill Belichick to get Mackenzie Isaiah. So already on it, Mike. Already on it. I would love to see that happen as well. I really would. As we get ready to return back to the action of play here shortly. And so Old Man says, JB followed you on Twitter. And so, yeah, I got to go ahead and follow you back on that one for sure. Absolutely. But, yeah, thanks for that reminder there. I do got to go ahead and follow you back on that one. But, yeah, absolutely appreciate that, Old Man. Appreciate that. Most definitely. And so here we go, guys. First half of play. So we're still in the first half here at 2 minutes and 50 seconds left to go here. And Tennessee's up 29-20 right now. And so for Kentucky, they are in a bonus, so you know that they're in a bonus, but they have yet to make a three-point shot in this one. Everything's been difficult here. Offensively, they're having to work for their shots here, but they are playing with great energy, and I like it. Tennessee crosses half court. They're up by 9, 29-20. Has the ball up top. Passes it on the wing. Kicks it back up top. Passes it on the side. Pulls a three. Missed it, and Kentucky gets the rebound. Crosses half court here. Sets the screen, pulls the jumper. That is good. All right, 29-22 is our score. Tennessee up by 7. Tennessee bringing the ball up here. Kentucky trying to pressure them up court. 2 minutes and 5 seconds left to go in the first half of play. Tennessee passing the ball around. Makes the pass. Going to try to drive it in there. And he makes the pass to the big man. The big man goes in there and finishes in a big way. 31-22. That's our score right now. But Kentucky hurrying it up here. Across the half court here. Turn the ball over. Tennessee gets the ball here. Crosses half court. Going to try to drive it in there aggressively. Tried to pass it to the big man again here. Let's see what they say the ball's out on. Officials are looking at each other. And it looks like the ball's going to stay here. So you got to protect the ball in a low-scoring game like this. You've got to protect the ball. Let's see. Mike says Eagles had 17 mil to work with. Mike says Tennessee will and is winning big. So Mike got them winning big, guys. Got them winning big. We got a minute 36 left to go here in the first half of play. Tennessee's about to inbound the ball. Passes the ball there. Gives it to the inbounder. He gives it back. Passing the ball around the perimeter here. A minute and 25 seconds left to go in the first half of play. Makes the pass. Gets it in there. He passes it to the big man. Picks up his dribble. Passes it. Pulls a three. Missed that one. Had to put it up there. Kentucky with the rebound. Kentucky passes it in the corner. Pulls a three. Missed that one. Tennessee gets the rebound. Got a minute left here in the half. Score, Tennessee 31, Kentucky 22. Tennessee crosses half court. All right, so it's trying to take a little time here. Off, going to drive it in there now. Tried to draw the contact there. Doesn't get the contact, but does get the basket on that jumper. 33-22. Kentucky passes the ball in the corner. Now they give it back up top. He's going to drive in there. Passes it back up top. 25 seconds left to go in the first half of play. Kentucky has it. Trying to get something inside here. No foul drawn on that one. And so, yeah, Tennessee gets possession here. So they've got 11 seconds on the clock here. Pass half court here. 7 seconds. 5 seconds. Got to do something with the ball. 3 seconds. He lost the ball. That's not what you want to do with it. And Kentucky doesn't have enough time to do something with it. So that's our score at the half right now. Tennessee 33, Kentucky 22. And so, my goodness, they are 0 for 8 so far in this one from the three-point line for Kentucky. Everything is difficult here, but they are fighting hard, defensively with rebounds and stuff. But honestly, the difference is shots are just not falling here for Kentucky. And so Tennessee's up by 11, 33-22, but we'll see how things play out here in the second half. All right, let's see where we are at. Let's see, old man says, I'm actually shocked the Colts didn't try for Cooper. They have 60, 70 million in cap. Cooper and Pittman would have been scary. And so, you know what? That would have been good. That would have been a good combination there. I mean, a great combination, honestly, especially considering what Cleveland gave up in terms of, draft picks there. That's certainly something that would have been in their wheelhouse there. So it would have been advantageous for them to make that move there. But ultimately, Cleveland said, we'll take that. We'll eat the salary. We don't mind. Just give him to us. I wonder if they were just waiting for the Cowboys to just go ahead and release him and try to go after him that way. But yeah, that would have been a great move there for Indianapolis. Yes, see, Mike says, I called it from the jump street. Please remember JB. And so, we're definitely going to remember. We're definitely going to remember. Let's see, Braden says Purdue is leading Michigan State at halftime, 27-20. And so, okay, 27-20. Good old Purdue. Let's see, Mike says JB listened to Justin Timberlake still. And so good old Justin Timberlake has not. I probably got maybe just a few, less than a handful from Justin Timberlake there. Very few, very few. Let's see, Mike says forget them Boilermakers. And so I hear you there, Mike. I hear you there. And again, we're currently right now at the half. Tennessee's up by 11, 33-22. That's our score here in the first half of play, guys. And so Kentucky's got to find their offense in the second half if they plan to come back and win this one. Meanwhile, for Tennessee, although they had the lead there, I mean, honestly, there were some mistakes that were made by them as well. And Kentucky did a good job defensively, I feel like. But a nice ending towards that first half as well for Tennessee. Let's see. Braden says the Bengals should go after Torrin Armstrong. Braden says, LOL, Mike. Mike says, I think I got JT's song, Someone Goes. Are you ready? Hey, we're ready, Mike. We're ready. We're ready. But big win by Texas A&M. I mean, obviously Texas A&M, they're in a situation where they need to win tomorrow. They must win tomorrow. So whoever wins this game, they're going to be fighting against a very hungry Texas A&M squad that understands what the assignment is going to be. I'm sure they're watching this game right now. But, yeah, going to be looking forward to that matchup. Mike says Selection Sunday. And so Mike cannot wait for Selection Sunday. I can't wait for Selection Sunday. I need to see. I'm ready to get that bracket going, so I need to see, as many brackets as it takes this year to get at least one right. I mean, I need to see how this is going to play out. Let's see, but I see right now that we are at 4 thumbs up so far in the stream here. So, yeah, if you haven't pressed the thumbs up button yet, make sure that you go ahead and press the thumbs up as we are currently right now at the half. And so we've obviously got the second half action to play, and we will see how that goes. Let's see, Mike says, who heading out of work a little early? And so, right? That's the question. That is the question. Mike says, get to Buffalo Wild Wings or something. And so, that sounds so good right now, Mike. That sounds so good. So good. So good. But you already know. You already know. You already know. All right, let's see. But yeah, there are plenty of games that's going to be coming on later on. It's going to be fun to look forward to and to watch, guys. I mean, so many good games coming on later on. I mean, obviously the Virginia Tech and Duke game. I know that old man's got a lot invested in that matchup. Literally got a lot in that, invested in that matchup there later on today. Then there's also Texas Tech versus Kansas. I mean, that's going to be a very nice one, I think, right there. Very nice one between those two teams there. So that's going to be a good one to watch later on as well. Can't forget UCLA versus Arizona. I mean, that's going to be a fun one to watch. I'm really going to be watching hard to see how UCLA plays in that matchup there. But yeah, a lot of great games. A lot of great games. Let's see. Mike says, what would happen if you asked a sports place like Wild Wings if you can do on-site broadcasts? And so, well, Mike, and that would be a very good question there. That would be a very good question. I mean, there's quite a few places that you could honestly look at, like maybe a place like Taco Mac or something like that. But I wonder what would happen. I wonder how much they would charge you. Boy, I wonder how much. Braden says, the What You Say song by Jason Derulo, we need to make a remake called What You Say About Baker, JB. I think that song would take an entirely different meaning there. I'm gonna feature Amari Cooper on the track after this upcoming season. I'm sure he'll give me a lot of inspiration. He'll agree with me. So, but yeah, absolutely. Mike says always plotting to get free rings. Yes. Meanwhile, Davidson came through big again today. Mike says, "Oh, what you say?" Oh, but you always went well. And so, well, in Baker's case, he's never well, apparently, every time it's a bad game. But, oh, yeah. Mike says Baker always meant well, but he had no accuracy, but he tried, he did. Absolutely, absolutely, Mike. Absolutely. Good old Baker. Braden says, and the roof caved in on Baker. Oh, man. Even when he's not turning the ball over, we're still mentioning him. I mean, I can't think of another quarterback that would throw 17 touchdowns and 13 interceptions and retain his job, honestly. I mean, Carson Wentz threw 27 touchdowns and just 7 picks, and they traded him immediately, but yet Baker gets to stay another season. I don't understand. I don't understand that. I don't. If I was the Browns, I probably would have made a play for someone like maybe Jimmy Garoppolo or something like that. That probably would have been a better solution there. Honestly, Jimmy can at least get you to the playoffs consistently, if healthy. Braden says, and the truth came out that Baker was a bad quarterback and Baker didn't know what to do. Yeah, I would definitely add that part to the course, though. Like, I would definitely have that part in there. No doubt about that. No doubt about that. No doubt about that. Absolutely. But yeah, we're currently right now still at halftime, and Tennessee leads this one 33-22, guys. 33-22. But I tell you what, though, I can get used to this whole one trade a day type of thing during the offseason. I mean, well, in terms of one big time trade a day, I mean, every single day we're waking up, someone else is getting shipped off. All right, let's see. What do you guys think would be the next major trade to take place in the NFL? Since all these trades are happening like crazy, everybody's getting inspired by other trades. Everybody saw how the Rams were all in last year and how it made the difference. What's going to be the next major trade, in your guys' opinion, in terms of going down? Will it be Jimmy Garoppolo moving on somewhere else now, or will it be something else happening? You guys let me know. All right, let's see. All right, let's see. Let's see. Braden says that he thinks there's going to be a trade that nobody sees. And so I feel like the team that would be most likely to pull off a shocking trade at this point would probably be Indianapolis. I would like to believe that as a general manager, knowing that this is going to be on you, if you're going to move on from your quarterback that quickly, you've got to have something else in the works to bring in to your team. I mean, you've got the salary cap to do it. Obviously, you may not have the draft capital and stuff, but I still feel there's going to be a team out there that will still, make it work. So I wonder what would be the trade there. I mean, will it be Derek Carr from the Raiders possibly for the Colts? Will that happen? I mean, we'll find out. We'll find out. But yeah, there's a lot of trades that we won't see coming because obviously each team's going to try to make some improvements there. I mean, you just never know. You just never know. You just never know. I'm not sure what's quite going on down there in Carolina with the whole Christian McCaffrey thing. Like, what teams have they spoken with about a Christian McCaffrey or something like that? I do wonder if Christian McCaffrey will possibly be on the move here. Let's see. Old man says Watson trade to the Panthers for 2 firsts, 2 seconds, and the Panthers get Watson and a 4th and a 3rd to go. And so, I mean, I'm pretty much in my mind, I feel like Carolina's a spot where Watson's going to end up at. Whether he really wants that to happen or not, that's another thing. But I feel like Carolina will be the spot. They're going to be the most aggressive and stuff like that. They certainly can. They need him. They need him. And Houston's just not going to trade him to Indianapolis. So your best off, just go ahead. Just at least I get to play football at this point. Go to Carolina. You know that franchise is aggressive, so they'll try to swing, especially right now in that division. Tampa no longer has Brady. The Saints, they're who knows who's going to be playing quarterback for them. So you go there, you're instantly QB1 in that division, and hey, it's up to where you can take it. Let's see. Mike says that's a blockbuster trade if it happens. So Mike says that blockbuster trade right there if it happens. Indeed. Braden says maybe Kirk, my least favorite cousin, gets traded to the Colts. And so, I mean, if I'm Minnesota, I don't make that trade unless there's a quarterback that I know that's going to be an upgrade that I can get if I'm Minnesota, honestly, at this point. Now, Yeah, so honestly, they may not be too thrilled with him, but you got to have someone that's going to come in and be better, honestly, because you've got a lot of weapons there. He knows how to get the ball to those weapons. So if you're going to make a trade like that, you better have someone that's going to come in here and can do a better job. That's for sure. Let's see. Mike says, did my adopted team get Watson? And so, hey, they're going to be aggressive. They're going to be aggressive. They're going to be aggressive to do that. We'll see if it happens, though. I mean, again, Watson has to clear that no trade clause, but they say once he does, they'll be aggressive in trying to acquire him. Old man says, hopefully the best news, Patriots traded. Hey, that'd be great. Why can't we get rid of N'Keal Harry already? That's what I need to know. Why can't we get rid of him already? You know, I would have thought that someone would have just dished us out anything, 7th round pick or something. I just want him off the roster at this point, just off the roster. Let's see. Mike says, you need to find a sucker to take Christian McCaffrey. I mean, when healthy now. C-Mac, he can do some work for you when healthy. Key word is when healthy. Mike says, oh, man, are you saying hope or it happened? And so we're hoping. We're hoping right now. We are all hoping. All of Patriots Nation is hoping that happens soon. All right, so we're returning back to the second half of play. Tennessee leads this one 33-22, and they have the ball here. Just crossed half court. Makes the pass. Trying to set some screens to free people up here. Has it up top. Makes the pass. Gives it back to him. Looking to set a screen for him. He uses the screen. Puts it up there. Missed that one, but it went out of bounds off of Kentucky. So possession will stay with Tennessee, who leads this one up by 11 in the second half of play. Let's see. Mike says, I'm rooting for Patriots too. I'll be interested how they build their roster. And so, yes, I'm like the early indications I expect maybe after the first 2 days of free agency, like that 3rd to 6 day window, like 3 to 6 day window for the Patriots is going to be critical. I feel like we're probably not going to target the top premier ones, but the next tier, that's where we got to get them. We got to get them early, make an offer that they like, so we don't get into any type of bidding war. That would hurt us if we get into a bidding war. We don't like to have those bidding war type of conversations. All right, so here we go. Tennessee. Oh, missed that one badly. Kentucky gets the rebound. Has it up top here. Kicks it back up top. Looking to pass the ball around the perimeter here. Continues to work the ball around. Are going to be aggressive here. Are going to be some contact on the play. Let me fix the scoreboard. Perfect. There we go. But Mike says, hoping he says that he's rooting for the Patriots too, and will be interested how they build their roster. Meanwhile, Kentucky has it up top. Again, they trail by 11. Moving the ball around, trying to take a high-quality shot here, but it's just not there. They give it to the forward inside. He puts it up, missed it, but they get the offensive rebound, and he's able to get it in there. Okay, 33-24. That's our score. 9-point game. Tennessee has the ball up top. Backside screens taking place. Gets it to the wing. Gets it in there, puts it up. Missed that when they get the offensive rebound. Possession will stay with Tennessee as the ball goes out of bounds. Let's see. Mike says, no, JB, he's never healthy. Let's see. Braden says, JB, what are your top 5 favorite sports tournaments? And so, top 5 favorite sports tournaments. Meanwhile, ball went up there. Tennessee missed it. Again, Tennessee leads this one 33-24 right now. Kentucky has the ball. Drives it in there, lays it up there, missed it. Kentucky gets the rebound. Again, it is a 9-point game right now. Tennessee has possession and the lead. Tennessee drives it in there, lays it up, missed it, but able to draw the contact. So Tennessee leads this one 33-24. But yeah, my top 5 favorite sports tournaments. So I personally love college basketball, like the tournament setting, like setup for first and foremost, because it respects the conference champion. So I love that aspect of respecting the conference champion. That means something. It's not just a little award you put around your neck or something like that. It actually means something. And then there's a way to still get in through the tournament. So I love this aspect of it. So that is first and foremost. Second would probably be the NFL tournament there in terms of the playoffs there. Even though it's one and done, I still love that aspect there. First team gets the bye. I love that aspect there. Meanwhile, Tennessee able to get both free throws there. So Tennessee's up 35-24 here. Let's see. After the NFL, there's NBA. Meanwhile, puts that one up. All right, so they get that one to fall there. So Kentucky got 2 points from that one. They have 26 points here. Score right now, Tennessee 35, Kentucky 26. Tennessee with the ball. Up by 9. Pass the ball around here, trying to get it inside to give it to the forward. He pulls a jumper, gets that one to fall. All right, 37-26. So we're starting to see some offense happening right now. I'll have to get back to this one, break. I got to think about that one for the remainder of it. I've got my top 3, but I got to think about the rest. All right, but we have a foul here. And again, right now the score is Tennessee 37, Kentucky 28 in the second half of play. And so he got the basket to fall there before the foul. So it's 37-28. Let's see. Old man says, I can see Kansas City trading Clyde and next year's second that can become a first if Christian McCaffrey plays 75% of the games and Kansas City gets a 5th rounder and C Mac. And so that would be intriguing for that offense. Very intriguing indeed. Right now, the officials are checking the replay here. So it's an official review right now. So the officials will be reviewing that play right there. But right now, the score is Tennessee 37, Kentucky 28. 17 minutes and 19 seconds left to go here in the second half of play. Let's see, Mike says, Tip, Bills are very interested in Fitz, who is a fan favorite return to do clipboard duty. And so having a backup is going to be critical there for Buffalo for sure, because you never know if, he has to miss a game or something like that, Josh Allen or something like that. So it's good to have a good, solid backup that can come in and keep things going. And who better than the gamer himself, Ryan Fitzpatrick? All right, so we're getting ready to return back to the action here. And 80 says, what is the score? Yeah, Tennessee right now, 37, Kentucky 28. We just paused it due to the official review here, but we've got a free throw coming up here for Kentucky. He's going to be shooting 1 free throw here. Try to make it a 3-point play. Free throws up. All right, that is good. So the score right now is Tennessee 37, Kentucky 29 in the second half of play with 17 minutes and 15 seconds left to go. That's a double dribble there on Tennessee. So a turnover by Tennessee. Couldn't handle the rock there. So possession will now be with Kentucky. Let's see. Mike says, Tennessee up big, 80s. Kentucky has the ball now, looking to set the pick for him. Still has the ball there, sets another pick, pulls the jumper, missed that one, and ball goes out of bounds on Kentucky right there. Oh, wait, they're saying, okay, so they're saying it's going to be what, Tennessee's ball? Let's see, Mike says, who's best? Damian Harris, Ramondre Stevenson, or J.J. Taylor? It's not J.J. Taylor, that's for sure. I got to go Damian Harris here. I know Damian Harris, he has those injury concerns a lot more than I like and stuff like that. But Damian Harris, I think he's definitely that running back number 1. He's the best running back there. Ramondre Stevenson, though, give him time, and he will certainly catch up. All right, so we've got Kentucky right now about to inbound the ball. Again, the score right now is Tennessee 37, Kentucky 29. Kentucky inbounds the ball, crosses half court here. He's going to take his man, drives in there, kicks it out. He passes it back out there, drives inside, puts it up, gets it to fall. All right, 37-31. We got a 6-point game here, but Tennessee throws it up court quickly here. They've got the ball on the side, passes it up top. All right, so now he's got it up top here. Everybody's going to clear out here. They set the pick for him. Gives it to the big man. He puts it up. Tennessee gets 2 points. All right, 39-31. Kentucky inbounds the ball, brings it up, crosses half court here. 15 minutes and 55 seconds left to go in the second half of play. Kentucky feeds it to the big man. Nice move inside there. Gets the bucket to fall. All right, so it's Tennessee 39, Kentucky 33. All right, so we've got Oscar heating up here for Kentucky. He's got 10 points in this one. Tennessee drives inside, has to kick it back out. They're going to look to set a screen for him. His defender falls. He passes it to the big man. Big man struggles to get the ball, but eventually does. Kentucky able to recover. Tennessee has it up top. Guys are standing around right now. He's going to drive it in there, puts it up there, and gets it in over the taller defender there. Score right now, Tennessee 41, Kentucky 33. Kentucky has the ball here. Has it up top. Again, the score right now is Tennessee 41, Kentucky 33, 15 minutes left to go in the second half of play. They pass the ball. He's going to put it inside there, try to lay it up there, no good. Tennessee gets the rebound, kicks it up court here. Nice passes, and he finishes with the layup there. Great job by Tennessee. It's now a 10-point game. There's somebody made a mental lapse defensively there. You don't let that happen if you're Kentucky. But the score right now, Tennessee 43, Kentucky 33, 10-point game here in the second half of 14 minutes and 49 seconds left to go. Let's see, Mike says, how was Little Mac in Pro Bowl? He had fun out there, Mike. He had fun. That's what matters. Let's see, Mike says, I always like Jamie Collins. And so, oh, yeah, I like Jamie Collins as well, but I feel like right now the Patriots, they can probably use some new blood right now. Some new blood. Let's see, Mike says, Hightower come to Buffalo. Meanwhile, guys, we're currently right now at the commercial here. So, yeah, the score right now, Tennessee 43, Kentucky 33 right now, as we are currently at the commercial right now. Kentucky called a timeout. So far on the court, Kentucky's 13-39 out there in the court. They've got 33 points in this one. 0 for 8 from three-point range. So the Wildcats have yet to connect from downtown yet in this one. But they are 7-10 from the free throw line, and they have 24 rebounds in this one. Tennessee is 17-38 in the court. They are 5 of 13 from three-point range. They've got 43 points in this one. They've got 26 rebounds so far in this one, along with 4 steals, 2 blocks as well. They've turned the ball over 7 times so far in this one. Kentucky's turned the ball over 4 times here, and they are 4 of 6 from the free throw line. Let's see. Braden says my top 5 sports tournaments are number 1, NFL playoffs, number 2, NCAA tournament, number 3, NBA playoffs, 4, the World Cup, and 5, the Champions League. And so very solid list there, Braden, very solid list there. And so, yeah, for me, NCAA tournament there, that's number 1 because, as I mentioned, respecting that, conference title, I love that aspect there. You get your conference title, you're in, baby. And so that gives you a lot to play for there. And then everybody else, building your resume, there's always so much to play for. So much to play for. You don't have to worry about guys when it comes to college basketball saying, all right, we're at the end of the season. I've got nothing to play for. I'm not going to go out there and play. I'm just going to declare for the draft and not, get ready for that like you see in college football. So for me, that is big right there. And then in college football, it's all about reputation, just if you know that it's a certain team with a certain reputation, they're bound to get in more likely than not. And so there's a lot of stuff like that takes place in college football. There's not enough teams getting in there. A lot going on. Braden says, I didn't college football playoff in there because they only have 4 teams. And so I think I'm right there with you. Only having 4 teams, that does hurt in terms of my selection as well. So I'm right there with you. But again, guys, we're still currently at the commercial right now, but the score is Tennessee 43, Kentucky 33 in this one. For Tennessee, you've got Chandler. He's got 11 points in this one. You've also got James with 8 points for Tennessee. Veskovic, he's got 8 points in this one. Huntler Hatfield, he's got 8 points as well. So a couple guys getting involved here with Tennessee offensively, spreading the wealth around. Meanwhile, for Kentucky, Brooks Jr. has 12 points, and Oscar's got 10 points in this one as well. Everybody else has been almost relatively quiet so far for Kentucky in this one. Let's see. Mike says Bills only have 2 linebackers, Matt Molino and Traymon Edwards. So, yeah, certainly getting linebackers is going to be important. Mike says, who Chase Winovich? Is he good? So, yeah, I like Chase Winovich. I do like Chase Winovich. And so when Bill Belichick ended up drafting him, I feel like that was a guy that fits what Bill wants to do there. And so Bill's going to have a lot of success in the future with him. So I do like him and what he's going to continue to bring to the team, what he's done already, and what he's going to do in the future. So, yeah. I'm a fan of him. I'm a fan of him. He fits what we're looking to do. Meanwhile, Kentucky crosses half court here. They're down by 10, 43-33 with 14 minutes and 38 seconds left to go in the second half of play. Kentucky has the ball up top here. Makes the pass around the perimeter. Kicks it back to the wing. Takes a couple of dribbles and turns the ball over. He overthrew his guy. I guess he thought his guy was like 7'5" or something like that, because that's the only way anybody's going to catch that pass. So we've got an official timeout, guys. We've got an official timeout here that's just taking place. So, yeah, we literally had Kentucky call a timeout. Now we've got the official timeout here in this one. 14 minutes, 27 seconds left to go in this one. And so we are back at the commercial once more. But again, the score is Tennessee 43, Kentucky 33. But yeah, Mike, in terms of Chase Winovich, though, like he's had like 5.5 sacks. I believe last year and the year before last year. I'm sorry, he had 5 like 2020 and 2019 as well. And so, but obviously last year was not used as much last year, but yeah, at least the first 2 years he comes in there and gets you about 5.5. So he's someone that would be a great rotation type of piece to continue to bring in and bring out. Let's see. Mike says Tennessee. Let's get some more use the boards. And so, yeah, I'm ready to see these offenses try to take off here. But right now, it's been a defensive game so far in this one. And again, we're still right now currently at the commercial. Braden says, how many brackets are you going to fill out, JB? I'm going to probably fill out a good 3 to 5 brackets, 3 to 5 brackets, somewhere along that line. 3 to 5 brackets is what I'm thinking. What about you, Braden? How many brackets are you looking to fill out? Let's see. Mike says, box out, put in the work. So Mike wants to see them put in the work down low, box out, get those extra possessions, and fight for the tough board. And again, we're here in the second half of play. Still plenty of basketball to be played, guys. Plenty of basketball to be played here. But right now, we're still currently at the commercial. All right, we'll be getting back to the action here shortly here. But yeah, for Kentucky, Yeah, they definitely got to get stuff going offensively here. I mean, they cannot hit a shot from downtown so far in this one, but I mean, if they keep fighting hard, though, they're only down by 10. There's still 14 minutes, 27 seconds left to go here, and they are playing with great intensity. We're seeing guys going out there diving for loose balls and stuff like that, basically almost tackling people for the ball here. So the intensity is there. The shots just haven't been falling. All right, Tennessee inbounds the ball here, looking to bring the ball up court here. Kentucky bringing that pressure here all the way up court. Tennessee has it, passes it to the big man. He's got it up top, gives it to the wing, pulls it for three. Missed that one, and the ball's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be Kentucky's possession here. So it went off of Tennessee. All right, Kentucky looking to inbound the ball. Gets it inbounded. All right, Kentucky has it. Passes it there, so let's see if they can get some points here on this drive here at 14 minutes left to go in the second half of play. He's got it up top here. They're wanting to set screens for him here. This time they set the screen. Pulls the quick jumper. Missed that one. A difficult shot there. Difficult shots have been a theme here for Kentucky, but he missed that one. Tennessee passed the ball up court here. Gives it back up top. Passes it around the perimeter. Sets the screen for him. Nice pass there off the screen. And unable to convert there, but able to draw the contact there on that one. Nice possession by Tennessee. Offensively to draw contact and get to the free throw line. Okay, so Mike says where they're from. Okay, so who is Bryant from? And so, yeah, Bryant, that is a good question. Where is Bryant from? And so, let's see, Bryant. All right, but guys, we've got Tennessee here at the free throw line. He makes the first free throw attempt. 44-33 is our score here in the second half of play. Again, 13 minutes and 32 seconds left to go. All right, let's see if he can make the second free throw as well or not. All right, so he made both free throws there. So Tennessee's up 45-33 here, up by 12 of Kentucky. Crosses half court here. You know at some point Kentucky's going to make a run. You have to know at some point Kentucky will make a run. But we've got a foul here away from the ball. Things getting extremely physical down there. All right, Kentucky has the ball here. Looking to pass it. Passes it up top. Gives it back to the wing there. Try to get to the forward there, but there's going to be another foul there against Tennessee. Let's see. Braden says probably around 5 or 7. But yeah, I mean, right now you see the physicality all out there, guys. That's why you're picking up some of these fouls here. These are all intensity type of fouls here. Been a very defensive game here. Kentucky looking to inbound the ball. Forced to call a timeout. So, yeah, forced to call another timeout here. We still got 13 minutes, 15 seconds left to go here. And so Tennessee has one timeout. Kentucky, has one timeout remaining. They trail by 12 here. Couldn't inbound the ball. Let's see, Mike says, Wright State, Dayton, Ohio. Mike says, KeyBank Center, Buffalo. We got 2 games in round 1. And again, right now, we're currently in the commercial again, guys, because of another timeout here by Kentucky. But the score, Tennessee 45, Kentucky 33 in this one, 13 minutes and 15 seconds left to go here in the second half of play. And we still have yet to see Kentucky hit from downtown. If they can just get something going from downtown here, that may help them out with their shooting in terms of spacing out there on the court. But right now as a team, Kentucky 13 of 40 in this one. And for Tennessee, they are 17 of 39 on the court, 5 of 14 from downtown. Guys are fighting really hard out there for the loose balls and stuff. So I love the intensity of the game, honestly, so far in this one. All right, but here we go, guys. Kentucky up top. Passes the ball there. Gets it down low to the big man, but Tennessee brings the double team, tries to tie it up, and they do. Ball's going to stay with Kentucky as the possession arrow favors them. They'll get ready to inbound the ball. 80 says, go Cats. Speaking of which, Kentucky inbounds the ball, has the ball up top. And so, Kilo Thomas, what's good with you? What's good with you? Wow. Wildcats step back, pulls a three. Missed that entirely. And so, yeah, Kentucky's coach is not happy right now at all. He is not happy. His team down by 12 points here. He wants to see better offense from this team. We know this team is better than this. But after that play right there, Tennessee has the ball. Crosses half court here. Guy has it up top. Backside screen. Pass it to the post player, who gives it to the guy cutting to the basket, but he's rejected at the rim here by Kentucky. Kentucky's going to bring it up court here. Gives it to the big man. He's going to pull the jumper. Missed that one. Rebound Tennessee. Tennessee has the ball. 12 minutes and 20 seconds left to go in the second half of play. Again, the score right now, Tennessee 45, Kentucky 33. Tennessee looking to set a screen for him here. Pass it to the post player. He gets it inside. Passes it there. Rejected there, but ultimately they called a foul against Kentucky on that one. That has to be frustrating there for Oscar on that one because he went out there, contested that one, but they got him for the foul. 12-point game right now, 12 minutes, 12 seconds left to go in the second half of play. Tennessee up right now, 45-33. Aquilo says, go blue. And so, yeah, guys, definitely let me know who you guys rooting for in this one. If you're going for the Volunteers, let me know you got Volunteers. If you're going for the Wildcats, let me know you got Wildcats. I got a feeling things are about to get very interesting soon. But meanwhile, Tennessee gets the free throw off the backboard here. They're up by 13, 46-33. Let's see if we can make the second free throw as well. Mike says, what will JB do if Ohio State play North Carolina? Hey, you already know who I'm going with. It's Ohio State all the way. Meanwhile, he missed that free throw, so it's a 13-point game right now. We've got players getting off the floor right now here for Kentucky and Tennessee here. I mean, it's just been a physical kind of game. I mean, guys basically tackling each other here. Very physical, a little bit of pushing and shoving here. Very intense game. But the score right now, Tennessee 46, Kentucky 33. Let's see on the replay what happened here. Oh, a couple guys getting tripped up here. So that's what happened on that play there. Just a couple guys accidentally getting tripped up on that one. 12 minutes and 4 seconds left to go here in the second half of play. Kentucky looking to try to get on some type of run here and try to get this offense going. 33 points so far through this one. Let's see. Mike says, what up, Kilo? All right, Kentucky inbounds the ball up top. Passing around the perimeter here. Looking to take his man. Gets it to the post player. The double team gets there, but not before he's able to draw contact here and get to the free throw line. Again, Kentucky down 13 points, 46-33, 11 minutes, 57 seconds left to go in the second half of play. So far, Tennessee has 16 fouls against them, while Kentucky has 3 team fouls against them so far in the second half of play. And we are currently right now going to the commercial as we have another official timeout. Let's see, 80 says, JB is saying in his head, go Vols. 80s, let's see, Braden says, go 80. He says, hey, 80s. And so, and again, guys, we're currently right now at the commercial, so we're not missing anything right now. The score right now, Tennessee 46, Kentucky 33. But now's a good time. If you haven't already, make sure you do leave a like here for the stream and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed already. Tomorrow, I will be streaming another game as well. Obviously, I'll find out that matchup once we get towards the end of the day, and I'll go ahead and set that stream up. But they'll expect 2 streams tomorrow. One will be one of the games early on, and then the second one, you already know, we got to do something for the March Madness bracket release there. So that'll definitely be the second stream for tomorrow. So expect 2 streams to take place tomorrow, guys. And so let's see. It says, Braden, how are you doing? Let's see. Mike says Volunteers on fire. So Mike said early on, guys, that Volunteers were going to win big. So Mike said that, and he wants that known. So definitely don't forget that. Let's see. Braden says Kentucky hasn't been playing well today. And so, yeah, it's definitely been like that. Honestly, it seemed like that kind of game so far initially. They are 13 of 41 out there in the court, and they have yet to connect on a three-point shot. 0 of 8 so far. But that being said, down 13 points, a little under 12 minutes left to go. There's still plenty of time to turn things around, and that's because of the effort that they're giving defensively. And both teams are fighting for these boards here, and so fouls are going to be huge here. You know, if they can get to the free throw line a lot here in the second half, well, the rest of the way, that can definitely help them out as well. When you're not shooting well, get to the rim, draw contact, get those fouls, get the other team in foul trouble. Little stuff like that can help you out. But obviously, still plenty of basketball left to be played. Let's see. 80 says, unfortunately, LOL. So, yeah, 80s, he's going Kentucky in this one. 80s has Kentucky. Mike has Tennessee. Braden says, doing well, 80s. Let's see. Mike says, do we got any long word on Lancer basketball fans? And so that's the question Mike wants to know. Let's see. Braden says, I think Longwood could be a Cinderella team, Mike. Let's see. 80 says, hey, Mike, have you seen the documentary about Bills called Four Falls of Buffalo? And so, and again, guys, right now we're still at the commercial, guys. I know it seems like a lot of commercials here, but I promise we're not missing any action here as we've been at the commercial thanks to the official timeout here. Mike says doubleheader. Mike says, I don't want to talk about that 80s. Mike says, get that out of his face. He doesn't want to talk about that. All right, guys, so we should be returning to the action here soon. And, of course, obviously, we already know the winner of this will go on to face Texas A&M. And so, obviously, that'll be a fun one to see tomorrow. But, yeah, right now we got to get to that point. And these two teams here, both of these teams were 14-4 in conference play throughout the regular season here. Obviously, these teams heading into each other here pretty much even coming into this game here. But right now, Tennessee has had the lead so far in this one. But Kentucky's at the free throw line. So let's see if Oscar can get these guys some more points here. First free throw attempt is up. Missed that one. Again, the score right now, Tennessee 46. Kentucky 33, 11 minutes and 57 seconds left to play in the second half. So you missed both free throws there. They're fighting for the boards here, but Tennessee ultimately gets the rebound here. And Kentucky still trying to pressure them up court here. All right, so Tennessee's going to bring it up here. Crosses half court. Turns on the Jets here. Kicks it. Turns it over, so Kentucky must capitalize here, get this points here, lays it up, able to get the 2 points. All right, that's what you need, points off of turnovers. We got an 11-point game here. That was Washington Jr. there that finished that one. Tennessee bringing the ball up court. Going to pass the ball there to the forward. He's looking for someone to pass the ball to. Makes the pass. Has it up top. Kicks it to the wing. Gives it to the big man. Takes a couple dribble, gives it back to the guard here. Has it, pulls the jumper. That is good. All right. 48-35, 13-point game again. But Kentucky moving the ball quickly up court here. Spreading around the perimeter here. Post player fighting for position. They give him the ball there. The double team comes, but knocks the ball out of bounds. Ball retains with Kentucky here. Remember, Kentucky already in the bonus in this one. Meanwhile, for Tennessee, they've got 6 fouls in this one. Kentucky, as a team, just has 3 fouls here. 10 minutes and 52 seconds left to go. Tennessee's up by 13, 48-35. Kentucky inbounds the ball. Let's see. Has it in the post. Kicks it back up top. Looking to take his man. Drives inside. Passes it in the corner. 3-point shot is up. That's missed, but they get the offensive rebound. Another 3 goes up. Misses that one too. Kicks it in the corner. Another 3-point shot. How many times must a team shoot a 3 before they hit a 3-point shot? I mean, they missed like 3 in a row. This is insane. They are 0 of 11 from 3-point range right now. They just missed 3 on that possession alone. And the score right now of Tennessee 48, Kentucky 35. We're getting ready to inbound the ball, though, for Kentucky. Substitution being made. Let's see. Eddie says, LOL, I watched it the other night. And so I came from the stars. What's good with you? What's good with you? Meanwhile, Kentucky lays it up there, gets the tip in. So the score right now, Tennessee 48, Kentucky 37, 10 minutes and 10 seconds left to go in the second half of play. Tennessee bringing the ball up there, makes the pass to the forward. They have it in the wing. Guys already slipping out there on the court. We've seen that multiple times there. They're going to call a foul, though. They're going to call a foul. Actually, they blow the whistle there because we did have a guy that looked like he slipped out there on the court. It's an 11-point game. But let's see. I came from the start. It says, ugly up the game. Slow it down. Boring. Tennessee, 6-man, Doug Shallows. And so it was good with you, though. Thank you so much for coming through, man. Appreciate you for coming through and joining us here on the live chat. And so, Jason Warren, what's good with you? What's good with you? You said they need to run the offense for real, for real. Yeah, in a game like this, you're right about that, Jason. Good call on that when you do need to run your offense here. When shots just are not falling, you have got to run your offense here and get some high-quality shots, some good looks, try to draw some contact, get some fouls, all of that stuff. All right, Tennessee looking to inbound the ball up by 11, 48-37 right now. 9 minutes and 55 seconds left to go. Tennessee passes it to the wing. He's going to try to take his man, pulls the jumper. He missed that one. Kentucky gets the rebound, crosses half court here. Makes the pass. Tried to get it to the forward there. Out of bounds, turnover there, Kentucky. Tennessee's going to get the ball here. Again, they're up by 11, 9 minutes and 40 seconds left to go. Score Tennessee 48, Kentucky 37. All right, Tennessee crossing half court, guys. Backside screen, gets it to the wing there. Takes a look at the post player there. Wanted to get it to him, wasn't there. Trying to set the screen for him, makes the pass. Trying to set the screen there. Couple passes there. Trying to take his man. Looking for somewhere to pass the ball to. Gets it to the guy that cuts to the basket and gets that one to fall for Tennessee. Score right now, Tennessee 50, Kentucky 37. But Kentucky passed the ball up court quickly. Puts the shot up there, and he missed that one. Some of these shots, they're just not falling right now for Kentucky, honestly. Tennessee has the ball. Sets the pick for him. Gonna lay that one up there. Missed that one, but able to draw the contact for the foul. 8 minutes and 50 seconds left to go here in the second half of play in this one. But yeah, right now, honestly, when you're looking at Kentucky right now as a team, I mean, shooting-wise, it's just not happening, guys. It's just not happening. We need some high quality, get it down low, guys cutting to the basket and just throw it down type of stuff, Right now, the jumpers just aren't falling. Meanwhile, Tennessee missed the free throw, so they missed that free throw. Score right now, Tennessee 50, Kentucky 37. Remember, Kentucky right now is in the bonus. Since they're in the bonus, I'd run some plays, free some guys up here, get them cut into the basket, and tell them to draw that contact when you put your shot up there. All right, so he's 1 of 2 from the free throw line there, 51-37, Tennessee up. But Kentucky has the ball, crosses half court here. He makes the pass up top, gets it to the wing, pump fakes, takes a couple dribbles. Pulls the jumper there, able to draw contact on that one. Let's see. Old man says, JB, did you see Mac Jones working with Tom House on his throwing and training with KB? Hey, that's gonna pay off for him. That's gonna pay off for him. And so, all right, so here we go. Free throws coming up here for Kentucky. All right, they make the first free throw attempt. Score right now, Tennessee 51, Kentucky 38. Again, second half of play with 8 minutes and 41 seconds left to go here in the game, guys. Separated by 13 points. We need Kentucky to get on the run here. Will that happen? Let's see. Mike says Disney, 80s. And so, Jay Rogers, what's good with you? What's good with you? Appreciate you for coming through, buddy. And you say, this is pitiful. All right, second free throw attempt is good. So the score right now, Tennessee 51, Kentucky 39, separated by 12 points in this one. Tennessee inbounds the ball. Kentucky applying the pressure here. Tennessee lost the ball, still fighting for the loose ball here. Kentucky gets it, put the shot up there, able to draw the contact there. That's what you need to see more of. create more turnovers. Right now, if there is a category that Kentucky can try to take advantage of, it'll be points off of turnovers. Get those turnovers, be strong with it, and try to get the fouls there, draw contact. If the shots just aren't falling, so they need to capitalize and get extra possessions. That goes off the, turnovers, offensive rebounds, run some good plays here, stuff like that. But here we go. Again, there's 8 minutes and 32 seconds left to go here in the second half of play. Let's see if Kentucky can make these free throws. All right, so Wheeler gets the first free throw to fall for Kentucky. Score right now, Tennessee 51, Kentucky 40. It may not have been pretty to this point, but they're still in this game. All they got to do is just get things going. They're still in this game. All right, he gets that one to fall as well. 10-point game. 8 minutes and 32 seconds left to go. Tennessee inbounds the ball, trying to trap them in the corner. Tennessee crosses half court here. Sets the pick for him. Drives inside. Nothing there. Makes the pass. Going to kick it back up top. Gets it back in the wing. Going to try to take his man there. Makes a risky pass. They turn the ball over. Kentucky, if you're going to turn it over, Kentucky's got to make them pay. Excellent finish at the basket there. Let's go. 51-43 is our score right now. And so we're going to get a timeout here by Tennessee. They want to stop the bleeding here. 8 minutes and 5 seconds left to go in this one. But the score, Tennessee 51, Kentucky 43, separated by 8 points in this one with 8 minutes and 5 seconds left to go. They always say it's not how you start, it's how you finish the game. And so right now, if Kentucky can use this momentum right now, because Tennessee right now, a little sloppy with the basketball, a couple turnovers, that's resulting in Kentucky getting some baskets here. So if Kentucky can keep applying the pressure, force Tennessee to lose the ball like this, hey, they can get back in this one. And then, hey, it's going to be a fun way the rest of the way. But yeah, appreciate you for coming through, Jay. Let's see. Jason says too many jumpers. Got too much not to hold it down. And thank you for the shout out. Of course, man. Of course. Appreciate you for coming through. Absolutely. And so, yeah, definitely, though, this game is starting to heat up a little bit, guys. It was already a high-intensity type of game out there. Just imagine if Kentucky starts to get a couple threes to fall as well. If they can just get a few threes to fall in this one, that can drastically change the landscape in this one, because honestly, that's the biggest difference in this game. But what they do have going for them is that they are getting to the free throw line here. They're 11 of 16 from the free throw line here. If you keep getting free throws here, keep applying pressure the way that they are, that's what you got to do right now. You've got to take high-quality shots, go inside, be strong with it, draw that contact, try to get some and-one opportunities. That's what you want. Let's see, old man says, KB already said he wants to have connection with Mac Jones like A-Rod and Adams. That is right. Mahomes and Hill and Brady and Elderman. That's good company right there to mention right there, old man. Let's see, Jason says, free throws, stop the clock, but you must make them or rebound the miss. That's right. You're right about that. It's not just getting to the free throw line. It's also being able to connect on the free throws there. If you do that, you'll be in a good spot. But right now, the team is 0 for 11 from three-point range there. So you can't bank on that. You can't bank on that. You got to continue to be tough inside. You're going to take some tough shots there, but keep drawing the contact and keep creating turnovers. Tennessee's turned the ball over 10 times so far in this game. Let's see. Jason says, when will you be on again, young man? So I will be on again tomorrow. I'm going to set up the stream late tonight because I want to see the matchups. And so I haven't decided which game I'm going to be streaming, but I'm going to do 2 streams tomorrow. One is going to be one of those championship games that play early tomorrow. The second will be, obviously, once we have the reveal of the tournament, to go through the reveal and just experience that with you guys and talk through it and then set up my bracket, stuff like that. It'll be a fun time for sure. So definitely tomorrow I will have 2 streams again coming through. But yeah, absolutely appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. And so Jay says, hey, Tennessee is bad as any. And so Jay says, worst shooting of the year. And so, I mean, poor time for it, but I tell you what, you want to get this out the way now before the tournament starts. Now's not the time to be going out there and having, the shooting games like this. So definitely don't want this to happen during the tournament. But we know what Kentucky brings to the table each and every week out there. Both of these teams are tremendously talented out there. So, but hey, the way that Kentucky's playing right now, I mean, I feel like they're really about to go ahead and climb back in this one and possibly tie this game up, and who knows from what. I can feel the momentum shifting already. With 8 minutes and 5 seconds left to go, now is the time if you're Kentucky. Jason says, bet and thank you. Of course, appreciate you guys. But here we go. Tennessee looking to inbound the ball. 8 minutes and 5 seconds left to go. All right, they get the ball inbounded here. He's looking for someone to pass it to. He does. All right, so they're applying the pressure up here. That's been working a lot for them. They're looking to try to set that screen there. Drives it to the basket, and that is good for Tennessee. So they get 2 points, a 10-point game here. 7 minutes and 50 seconds left to go. Kentucky has it up top. Oh, and a turnover here by Tennessee. He read that pass like a book, got 2 points off of that one to score. Right now it's Tennessee 55, Kentucky 43. Kentucky coach is fired up right now, and I don't blame him. Kentucky drives it in there, lays it up there, and missed that one. Fighting for the offensive rebound there. Ball goes out of bounds. Possession will be Tennessee. So right when Kentucky was on the cusp of coming back in this one, a couple mistakes have definitely hurt them in this one. You cannot turn the ball over when you're playing catch up and stuff like that. You just cannot do it. You cannot do it. I mentioned earlier that Tennessee had 10 turnovers in this one. Kentucky has 9 turnovers in this game as well. And when you're not hitting your three-point shots, you can't afford to have these turnovers. Meanwhile, Tennessee has it up top. Going to set the screen for him. Makes the pass to the big man. He's going to try to make a move. Puts it up there. Try to get it off the glass. Missed that one. So Kentucky gets the rebound here. Down by 12 with 7 minutes left to go. The time is now if you're Kentucky. Going to try to drive to the basket. Kicks it out in the corner. Up top for 3. Is this the moment that we get a 3? We do get a 3. All right, so Kentucky gets their first 3 of the night. Let's see if that can help this team out here get things going. 55-46, 1 of 12 from the three-point line. Tennessee missed that jumper there. Kentucky with the rebound. 55-46. They pass it down low. Excellent pass there. Way to get the contact there. I love that pass. I love it when you get the big man, the ball facing the basket in a position where you're either going to get 2 points or you're going to get the foul. One of the two is going to happen. 80 says, JB, never give up on the Cats. And so, bet. Let's see. 80 says, yes, Mike, on Disney Plus. Again, we got 6 minutes and 28 seconds left to go in the game here. Got some free throws coming up here. That foul was on Kinley Chandler for Tennessee. But here we go. Kentucky at the free throw line. Got to make these. All right, get that first free throw to fall. 55-47, guys, an 8-point game. Again, Tennessee has 9 fouls against them so far in the second half of play. And so Jason says if they run the offense and clamp down, they bet they're hard to beat. And so you already know. All right, but here we go. Free throw is up. Missed that one, and Tennessee got the rebound. I thought it was going to fall in there. Tennessee got the rebound. Tennessee with the ball, up by 8. Kentucky applying pressure. He passed the ball to the wing. Backside screen happening down low. Makes the pass back to the point guard. Looking for someone to pass it to. Great defense so far by Kentucky. 8 seconds on the play clock. Drives it inside. Oh, he ripped the ball from him. That wasn't a block. He ripped the ball from him. Kentucky has it. Passes it. Gets it in the perimeter. For 3. Missed that one, but got the offensive rebound. Second chance opportunities. That's critical when you're not hitting from downtown. So they have the ball here. 5 minutes and 40 seconds left to go. Tennessee up by 8, 55-47. Kentucky drives it in there. And he lays it up. I promise he was looking to pass that ball, but at the last second decided to shoot that one. We have a 6-point game here. Pressure in Tennessee up court. Tennessee has the ball here. Kicks it back up top. Makes the pass. Again, 55-49. Tennessee up by 6. Some screens taking place here. Looking for someone to pass the ball to. Steps back. They set the screen for him. Still has it. Makes the pass to the cutting guy, and Tennessee gets 2 points off of that drive. 57-49 here. 8-point game. 4 minutes and 55 seconds left to go. Kentucky has the ball here up top. Making some passes. Again, Kentucky only has 1 timeout really to work with right now because they used a lot early on. Kicks it back up top. Now they're in the side here. Drives it in there. Makes the pass for 3. Missed that one badly. Up, the ball's going to stay here. They say Tennessee stepped out of bounds. So possession will stay here with Kentucky. And so they're just really struggling from downtown at the three-point range. That's honestly what's hurting them so much in this one here. They need to run the offense. Inbounds the ball for Kentucky. Gives it to the inbounder. He pulls it from three. Missed that one too. And so Tennessee gets the rebound. All these misses from downtown for Kentucky. It doesn't make any sense, guys. It doesn't make any sense. They are one of like 15 from downtown. But Tennessee has the ball here. Trying to drive it inside. Still has the ball. They're going to call a kickball there. That was almost a turnover there. Great defense by Kentucky. They find themselves right now currently down by 8 points with 4 minutes and 10 seconds left to go. So still got time on the clock there, but the time is now. The urgency is there for Kentucky. Meanwhile, for Tennessee, you're trying to close this out here. Every possession matters. As CJ says, I definitely agree. Get this out of there. All right, so Tennessee with the ball up top here. Trying to set some backside screens here. Tight defense there. They called a foul. So they're going to call a foul on that one. And again, right now, guys, Kentucky's down by 8 points to score. Tennessee 57, Kentucky 49. And we've got an official timeout. So we have an official timeout that just took place here with 4 minutes of action left to go in this one. And so just to give a quick recap of what's taking place so far in this one, in the first half, it was extremely defensive there. Kentucky struggled to find their shots, but their defense was okay. I mean, turnovers on both sides there, but honestly, the lack of shooting has made a difference in this one. Tennessee outscored them in the first half 33-22. Second half, though, just the second half, though, Kentucky's actually outscored Tennessee in the second half here 27-24, but they're going to have to get on the run here to end this one out. They're going to have to get on a strong run here, and they're going to have to start hitting these shots. I mean, from downtown Kentucky being 1 of 15 from three-point range, that's a major negative. On the court, they are 18 of 56 so far in this one. They got 59 points here, largely because they've got 39 rebounds in this one. So Kentucky's winning the rebound category here, and they've got 15 offensive rebounds. That's compared to Tennessee with just 5 offensive rebounds. So they're getting themselves second chance opportunities here, but they got to capitalize on it. They've got 18 free throw attempts up, but they're 12 of 18. So you want to do a little bit better from the free throw line as well. Capitalize on the points, especially when you're not hitting your field goals. You got to capitalize off of that. But they are doing a good job of forcing turnovers from Tennessee, but they also turn it over themselves. They got 9 turnovers. Tennessee has 10 turnovers in this one. Meanwhile, Tennessee, they are 22 of 49 out there in the court, 5 of 14 from three-point range. They're 8 of 12 from the free throw line in this one. And so for them, they've got to protect the rock. You've got the lead in this one. Your other team, Kentucky is struggling with that. But one, don't keep giving them second chance opportunities off the board. Don't let them beat you in that category if you're Tennessee. And also stop turning the ball over if you're Tennessee. Don't be sloppy with it. Be strong with the basketball. But honestly, if you're Kentucky, run your offense. You got to run the offense. Three-point shot just doesn't exist in this game. It does not exist for them in this game. Let me go ahead and catch up on the comments while we're still right now currently in the commercial. Braden says how much time is left in the game. We got 4 minutes left to play here in the second half, Braden. 4 minutes left to go. Mike says, when I was little, Cats beat my Orange in a championship, so you don't like them. So Mike is against Kentucky for what they did to Syracuse from way back when. Okay, did not know you felt that way about them, Mike. Jay says, give me some mojo, man. And so, oh yeah, we got this one coming, guys. Like it's 8 points, man. 8 points is the difference. If Kentucky can get a defensive stop here and actually go out there and just get some baskets to fall. A couple of times I saw some good looks. I've seen some difficult looks there, but draw the foul, get some and ones, but attack the basket. Run some plays to attack the basket. Mike says, come on, rebound, dang. And again, Mike did say that this is going to be a one-sided game for Tennessee. Wonder how you feeling about that one now, Mike. Jay says, let's go. And again, we're still coming back from the commercial here, guys. But I will let you know when we return back to the action because the official did call the timeout there. Let's see. Mike says, volunteer steady. You got this. Let's see. Old man says, that's why they're losing. They can't hit deep if their life depends on it. Honestly, old man, they can put me and you out there to shoot some threes and they'll get better results. Honestly, like This is really just poor performance tonight from downtown and just honestly on the court. But here we go. Tennessee inbounds the ball. Makes the pass there, tries to set the screen for him. Gets it to the big man up top. Takes a couple dribbles, gets inside, puts a shot up there. Missed that one, but they bailed him out with the foul. Oh, that's frustrating right there. That's now 4 against Oscar, and Kentucky needs him out there on the court. But again, right now, it's Tennessee going to go to the free throw line. The score right now, Tennessee 57, Kentucky 49. 3 minutes and 50 seconds left to go here in the second half. And so, Allen, what's good with you? What's good with you? You said they need to go in for threes and go in the paint hard and get fouled and try to stop them. If not, Kentucky loses. And so you're right about that. I mean, the proof is in the pudding right now. 1 of 15 from downtown, and that doesn't seem to be changing right now. You've got 3 minutes and 50 seconds left to go. You're already in the bonus. Use that to your advantage. Go there, attack the rim, try to get some and ones. That's what you have to do. Meanwhile, Tennessee makes the first free throw, but misses the second. Kentucky gets the rebound. So Kentucky down by 9 points with 3 minutes and 44 seconds. The time is now. Let's see what they do with the ball. They have it up top. Looking to pass it up. They've got a foul here. That is what? Are you serious? Are you serious? The 5th foul on Oscar? Are you kidding me? A play that had nothing to do with the basketball. My man just out there playing physical. And this is going to be the foul to foul him out. Oh, man. So Oscar's night is done, guys. He's got 11 rebounds for the Wildcats here, 13 points. He is fouled out in this one. Let me see the. Wow. So that's the call that you guys want to make. That's the call that you guys want to make. Wow. Wow. I'm just in shock, guys. Wow. That's a big loss right there. I'm not going to lie. That is a big loss right there, especially knowing that your team on the outside is struggling. He's got you 13 points. I mean, outside of him, the only 2 options you really got so far in this game is Brooks Jr. He's got 15, then Washington Jr. He's got 12 in this one. Those 3 were basically all your points so far for Kentucky. So this is huge. I don't like the call. I don't like it. We know the situation right now. I don't like it. Tennessee inbounds the ball here. Looking to bring the ball up here, but Kentucky applying pressure. Again, they're down by 9. Tennessee crosses half court now. 3 minutes and 30 seconds left to go. Tennessee up 58-49. Has the ball up top. Going to drive it inside here. Kicks it back out. Going to pass it up top. Gives it to the forward. He's looking for someone to pass to. Takes a couple dribbles. They got it on the side. Put up a 3, and that is good for Tennessee. That's a big 3. I felt that, and that was big. 61-49. Kentucky has the ball. Desperately looking to try to get some points here. Going to pass it back up top. He takes a couple dribbles. Pull the jumper. Gets that one to fall. All right, 10-point game. 3 minutes left to go. 61-51. Tennessee with the ball. Trying to break the press here. They want to trap him there. His defender hits the floor. No call on that one. So Tennessee still has the ball. Going to make the pass here. All right, so he has it up top. Going to drive it inside. And missed that one, but draws contact on that one. So both teams are currently in the bonus. Jason says Cats killing themselves. Oh, man, that was such a huge foul, though. That was against Oscar, that last foul. That was so huge right there for Kentucky. So huge. But we got a 10-point game right now, guys. A 10-point game. Tennessee at the free throw line. Free throw is up. Hits that one, 62-51. Luciana says, stop going for threes and go hard in the paint and foul. Jason says, yes, sir. Jason says, I like watching old Duke games live by the 3, live by the 3, die by them. That is very true. That is very true. Meanwhile, Tennessee, second free throw is good as well. All right, so 63-51, 12-point game right now with 2 minutes, 35 seconds left to go. Kentucky driving to the basket aggressively, kicks it out in the corner for 3. And, it falls in, guys. It was just bouncing all around there. I wasn't sure if it was going to go over the backboard or what, but somehow that 3 went in. I think the basketball gods said, we've seen enough. Let's help this kid out, and they pushed it in. But right now the score is Tennessee 63, Kentucky 54. Perfect time to hit that three because, wow, they really needed that. So right now, Kentucky burns their final timeout on that one with 2 minutes, 28 seconds left to go in the second half of play. But, man, that's going to make it a 9-point game, guys, a 9-point game. Both teams are in the bonus here. And so, ultimately, if you're Kentucky, you're going to have to create some turnovers here, get some fast, easy, hopefully get some fast break points or something. But right now, down by 9, you can't. I mean, they hit that three right there, but you want to get some inside shots. Get the basket, draw the foul, but you're going to have to play defense the rest of the way. You're going to have to play defense and hope that Tennessee does miss some free throws towards the end. Let's see, Jay says, good job calling it. I appreciate that, Jay. I appreciate that. But now that we got a minute, guys, do make sure if you haven't already, you guys go ahead and make sure that you guys leave a like here on the stream. And also, if you're someone that's new, make sure you go ahead and subscribe to the channel. We will be back here again tomorrow, guys. And in addition to this, I also do a lot of sports news when it comes especially NFL news. You know, I'll do some of that. After college basketball season, I'll start covering some NBA games as well, all of that stuff. So definitely appreciate you guys so much for joining us here. And, hey, what a game we've got so far in this one. It started off ugly, not going to lie. It started off ugly, but right now this game is very intense here. And we're just separated by 9 points, despite the fact that Kentucky, 2 of 16 from downtown, that last three was pretty big for them. Oscar getting fouled out here, but hope is still there for Kentucky. But they're going to need to go out there and play their best 2 minutes and 28 seconds of this game. All right, so here we go. Tennessee looking to inbound the ball. Gets it inbound here. Full court press is on as Kentucky's looking to try to create some turnovers here. Tennessee looking to bring the ball past half court, and they do. Trapped them on that pass. So right now, Tennessee's just trying to find someone who can really get a quality look right now. Oh, a turnover. Kentucky gets the turnover. Can we turn this into points? Nice finish on the play. Let's go. 63-56. So the Wildcats still bringing pressure here. Wow. All right, so here we go. 2 minutes left to go. Tennessee's up 63-56, guys. We have ourselves a 7-point game. And then right now they call the foul against Ty Washington Jr. So right now, if you're Kentucky, you're hoping that Tennessee will struggle at the free throw line. Kennedy Chandler is 62% free throw shooter on the season. So far in this game, he's 2 of 2. Free throw is up. He missed that one. That's what you want. Kentucky gets the ball. They cross half court, down by 7. Going to drive to the basket. It's there. He puts it up there, but able to draw the contact. Good job on that one. All right, let's go. Got to capitalize, though, on the free throw attempts. You got to capitalize there on some free throws. Old man says rumors have come out. Landry Campus said he doesn't want to go to the Jets and wants to go to a playoff team. I don't blame him. I don't blame him. All right, but here we go, guys. Free throws coming up here. Big free throws here for Kentucky. You want to capitalize on this. With 1 minute and 54 seconds left to go. Mike says good tip, Ode. All right, first free throw for Kentucky is good. It's a 6-point game, guys. A 6-point game. With 1 minute and 54 seconds left to go. Against the odds, they have found a way to get back in this. All right, 2 for 2 at the free throw line. That's what you need. That's clutch. 5-point game. Tennessee trying to find someone inbound the ball too. They get the inbound. Crosses half court here. All right, so they're able to draw the contact on that one. So that's going to get Tennessee some free throw attempts here. But right now it's a 5-point game. Tennessee 63, Kentucky 58. With 1 minute and 49 seconds left to go in the second half of play. Jason says, what's your name, homie? And can I like your style? I appreciate that. You say you try to bring the game to us. Thank you. So, yeah, I appreciate that, man. And so, yeah, you know, they call me JB, so you can call me JB, man. But, yeah, appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Absolutely, Jason. But, yeah, actually, my name is Josh. In case you guys didn't know, my name is Josh. So, yeah, that's my actual name there. But I go by JB. All right, so the first free throw is made there by Tennessee. So they're up 64-58 with 1 minute 49 left to go. Let's see if he makes a second free throw or miss. All right, so he makes a second free throw, 65-58. Tennessee, and so Kentucky's going to inbound the ball here. Got to move quickly. Going to drive inside there. Puts it up. That falls. All right, 65-60. 1 minute 40 left. Tennessee trying to inbound the ball here. Kentucky doing a fantastic job with the press here. And so Oh, they're saying that the ball went out, but it went off of Kentucky here. And so they're going to check and view the replay as is the right decision. Got to get this call right here. Let's see who the ball went off of. But this would be huge if it comes up to be Kentucky's ball. Let's see. Jason says they hurt now. He rebounds point blank and defends well. Let's see. Old man says, I agree, JB. I don't like the call either. Apologize, I'm so far behind here in the comment section, but don't want to miss any of the action here. Braden says Purdue beats Michigan State 75-70. Okay, so they're going to advance there. So that's nice, nice. Jason says, damn. And so right now the official's going to go ahead and take a look at it. As we look ourselves here, you guys let me know what you're thinking on this one. Let's see. So, that's off on Tennessee. That's off on Tennessee right there. So it should be Kentucky basketball. That's off of Tennessee right there. That's what every angle is showing me. But, man, I mean, Kentucky's bringing it, though, with this press. I mean, wow, they are really bringing it with this press. Old man says, man, he got lucky with that three. Let's see, Braden says, Kentucky, how bad they've been playing. They're still somehow in this game. And so, all right, Kentucky inbounds the ball. It is Kentucky's possession. Going to drive it in there. Puts up the shot. Able to draw the contact. You see the reaction by the coach right there. Everyone is fired up right now for Kentucky. You talking about a way to wake up right now? This will wake you up right here. It's like I said, it's not how you start. It's how you finish. And so right now, Kentucky's trying to do just that. And right now, they're feeling very confident right now. They may not be getting the three-point shots, but who needs it right now? Let's see if they can get these free throws. Before I speak, they need to get these free throws. That will be huge. All right, they get the first free throw to fall, 65-61. That's the score. Tennessee currently up by 4. Kentucky has fought all the way back here. It's been ugly. It's been a grind, honestly, but they found a way here to fight in this one. 1:31 left to go in the second half of play, guys. All right, that free throw is good as well. So 65-62 is our score right now. A 3-point game. A 3-point game. The Wildcats have fought back to make it a one-possession game. Let's see what they do here. They're still bringing the press. Tennessee's got to find a way to try to bring this press here. They've got to try a way to beat it here. All right, they cross half court. Has the ball up top. Got a couple guys standing around here. 15 seconds on the play clock. Got 1:12 seconds left to go in the second half of play here. Tennessee, you want to get a high-quality shot if you're Tennessee. Couple screens set here. He's trying to take his defender here. Does behind the back. Nearly loses it. Trying to force that one. Blocked it the first time. I don't know what he was doing on that one, but he did not pass it. Missed that one. Tennessee was able to get the rebound there. But, man, talk about a bailout there. And so that goes to show right there. Obviously, not having Oscar in the game, that will hurt you with the rebounds there, because that's a possession right there. He just put that one up there. And so Kentucky was unable to get that rebound, giving the ball back to Tennessee there. Tennessee got the foul on that one. That's where you really wanted to have Oscar in on that situation. Let's see. Mike says, how close are you to 1.24? And so, yeah, last time I checked, I'm probably about a good 4 subs last time I checked from reaching that point. All right, so Tennessee gets the first free throw to fall, 66-62. We still got 58.4 seconds left to go. If you're Kentucky, you're identifying who their worst, free throw shooters are, and you want to make sure that whenever they get the ball, those are the guys you put there at the free throw line. But right now, the score is 66-62, a 4-point game. Tennessee has another free throw coming up, 58.4 seconds left to go in the second half of play. Free throw is up. Missed that one, and Kentucky gets the rebound. All right, so a 4-point game, 54 seconds left to go here. Kentucky crosses half court here. Passes the ball around the perimeter here, sets the screen for him. Pass it back up top. He's going to drive, he kicks it. On open three. And Kentucky missed that one. Oh, what a miss that was. You've been struggling. Tennessee has the ball here. They finally foul him with 37.4 seconds left to go there. And so, man, if he'd have made that 3-point shot, though, that would have been huge. But ultimately, he missed that one. And then you don't have your rebounders there. So you had a big disadvantage with the rebounds there. And so, yeah, 4-point game there. Tennessee's going to get some free throws up. Oh, man. Let's see. Checking that replay, though. Oh, man. And so you see Wheeler right there for Kentucky. He took an elbow to the face on that play. And so, yeah, right now they're showing us the replay. But right now, guys, we've got about 46 seconds left to go in this one. Right now, the score is Tennessee 66, Kentucky 62. So separated by 4 points in this one. Very intense moment, obviously, for both of these teams right now. Let's see. I'll go ahead and get this. Let's see. 80 says, JB, stop counting Kentucky out. That is not the case. But right now, they're checking the replay. So this is under official review, guys, right now. Under official review. So they're going to check this out right now. But we've got 37.4 seconds right now left to go in the second half of play here. Still a 4-point game. Tennessee 66, Kentucky 62. Let's see what their officials come up with when they're finished looking at the replay. Mike says, UK done 80s, and so Mike's still holding on for Tennessee here. 80 says, Mike say it ain't so, LOL. So, all right, so right now, let's see what their decision is after the official review. All right, so if this is going to be an offensive foul here against Tennessee, now that can be a game changer as well. All right, so right now we're still waiting to get this thing cleared out here. All right, so it's going to be Kentucky's ball, guys. It's going to be Kentucky's ball here, which is big right now. If you're rooting for the Wildcats, that is huge. But while we have this going on right now, guys, now's the perfect time to put inside the live chat here, who are you guys wanting to see win this game, Kentucky or Tennessee? Let me know. Meanwhile, the Wildcats looking to inbound the ball here. They've made 4 of their last field goal attempts. They have the ball up top here. Pulls it from downtown. Missed it. They missed another 3-point shot. How many threes are we going to take in this game and miss? They are 2 of 18 from downtown. You just think about that. If they take half of those shots from inside the paint, you have to think that they would have more points right now than what they do. So ultimately, they are just dying from downtown, and it is just really sad to see. Really sad to see. But right now, we're about to see if Tennessee get to the free throw line here and get some free throws up. The foul is against Lance Ware. And so that is tough right there. But the threes just aren't falling for Kentucky. Meanwhile, Tennessee gets the first free throw. So the score right now, 67-62, a 5-point game with 29.3 seconds left to go here in the second half of play. Jason says he'll be back. And so Mike says, Joshua Nation don't sound as good as JB Nation. Right about that, Mike. Right about that. All right, but here we go. Second free throw is up, and that is good. So 2 for 2 from the charity stripe. 68-62, but Kentucky has the ball. Going to drive it in there. Looking to kick it out. He does. In the corner for a difficult 3. Missed that one, but they get the offensive rebound. Kicks it up. Pulls a 3 again. Missed it again. Are they going for the record for most missed threes? That has hurt them so much in this game, guys. So much in this game. Like, how many times do you have to miss it before the message is communicated? Go inside. All of those 3-point shots they put up could have been possessions in which they were going inside. They were already in the bonus, and they just opted to try to bail themselves out by shooting threes. They dug themselves in a huge hole. They're down by 6 right now. 13 seconds left to go. Ultimately, that's the storyline in this one. They just would not stop taking the threes, and it just hurt them. 2 for 20 from downtown. Meanwhile, Tennessee makes that free throw, making some clutch free throws, 69-62. 80 says, become a JB Nation member today, and JB will grow his hair like Bill Belichick's son. That is funny, 80s. That is funny. All right, so he made one and missed one, but Tennessee got the offensive rebound. 10 seconds left. So 7 seconds left. So they're going to go ahead and run this one out. So the Tennessee Volunteers, they won this matchup here, despite the fact that Kentucky dropped 40 points in the second half, it wasn't enough. So the Tennessee Volunteers will be moving on for a date with Texas A&M. But what a game this was there. Tennessee found a way to hold on in this one. Ultimately for Kentucky, those three-point shots, baby, like you got to realize at some point, it's just not falling. It just wasn't their day from outside. They did a good job of getting back in this game there. They started dominating the rebounds until Oscar got fouled out. Ultimately, that's another reason why they did lose this one. Oscar not being there, a couple of those rebounds, he probably would have got you there. That was huge. But, man, they were in this game. They fought back in this game, but ultimately they tried to live by the three, and they ultimately died by the three. They fell on their sword in this scenario, and so Tennessee ends up winning this matchup. But what a game it was. What a game it was. As for Kentucky, you feel bad about this right here, but you know you could have played a lot better in this one. And, hey, you got to get ready for the tournament coming up. Meanwhile, for Tennessee, congratulations. You guys earn yourself another matchup tomorrow to try to compete for the SEC tournament championship game there. So we'll see how that plays out for them tomorrow. I know Tennessee fans, you know, they were sweating towards the end there, but ultimately Tennessee did a good job there, especially making their free throws towards the end. I know they did miss some free throws there, but they were 17 to 25 from the free throw line there. So they found a way to get more free throws than Kentucky did ultimately, because Kentucky got away from what was working in terms of attacking the basket, going inside, and they decided to go back out, which was not working, and it just didn't work. It just didn't work. Mike says tomorrow, doubleheader tomorrow will be lit. That's right, guys. You already know. You already know. And so 80 says, Joshua Nation. There you go, guys. There you go. But again, that's the final score, guys. Tennessee 69, Kentucky 62. So just a quick recap, real quick. I'll start with Kentucky. So Oscar, he got fouled out in that game, but before fouling out, he had 11 rebounds and 13 points, 5 of 10 on the court. You got Brooks Jr. He had 19 points out there, 7 of 11 out there on the court for Kentucky. Washington Jr., he had 17 points out there, 6 of 16 for Kentucky. And you also had Wheeler with 10 points out there, 3 of 11 on the court out there. As a team, they were 16 of 22 from the free throw line, 22 of 64 from the field goal, and they were 2 of 20 from three-point range out there. They also had 43 rebounds in this one. 43 rebounds, but it wasn't enough. 6 steals in this game as well, 5 blocks, but 10 turnovers. Meanwhile, Tennessee, you had Chandler, 19 points in that one. James had 10 points as well. He was 3 of 8 out there in the court. You had Ziegler, he had 11 points out there as well. And so, yeah, but it was a team effort ultimately for Tennessee. They did a good job going to the free throw line. They were 17 of 25 from there. On the court, 23 of 52. And from three-point range, they were 6 of 15 out there from downtown. And so ultimately that was big. They had 38 rebounds. Early on, they were winning the rebound category, but Kentucky ended up winning that category. And so, but yeah, ultimately a great game, nice, hard, physical game out there. And man, what a fun one. What a fun ending to the game. Braden says, LOL. Apologize for being so far behind in the chat section, guys. Jason says, you're right on time. Appreciate that. Braden says, 80s, I think Josh was believing in your Wildcats again. 80 says, Braden. And so Mike says that he believes in the Volunteers. Boom. And so, yeah, Mike, we might want to catch Mike before he dips out, guys. Braden says, let's get JB to 1.24. Absolutely. If you're still here and you haven't already, you might as well go ahead and subscribe to the channel until your notification bell is turned on. I mean, in addition to this, there's obviously going to be NFL free agency news, and so I'll do my best to get that news out to you guys. You know, we'll be, working, so I still got my daytime job there, but I'll do my best to get the news out to you guys when I can. But absolutely appreciate that, Braden. Let's see, old man says JB calling for JBOT. And so not this time. It would have been nice, though, but Kentucky just would not get away from the three-point shot. And so 80 says JB for 3. And so, hey, you would have got better results than 2 for 20. Guarantee you that. Probably would have been more like 5 for 20, but still, it would have been more than 2 for 20. Let's see, 80 says, Vols are dirty. Ouch. Braden says they're as dirty as Bill Belichick's son. Wow. Braden, wow. So Braden said Kentucky. Again, apologize, guys. I'm so far behind here in the comment section, guys. But you guys know when the game gets close like that, you already know I got to focus on that. 80 says Braden, LOL. 80 says it's over. Let's see. Jason says stop shooting, get some layups, some block work, and so they it's like they forgot about the blocks. Everybody thought they were Steph Curry, or right now they thought they were Steph Curry from downtown. That's what it was. Matter of fact, they thought they were James Harden. That was James Harden like when he just doesn't give a damn no more. That was very James Harden like. Let's see. Braden says should have gone for 2. You're right. They really should have. All right. Let's see. 80 says JB's backdrop has Tennessee colors. So much for neutral for being neutral. JB new name is Nate Burleson. 80's coming hard for me here. Let's see. Allen says they should have went in the paint when it was 4-point game, but they shot themselves in the foot. That's right. They rolled the dice there knowing that those 3-point shots had not been falling. And some of those threes were some pretty difficult threes. I mean, one guy just literally almost turned around with the ball and just shot it from downtown, like as if you made a mistake, press the button on NBA 2K when you don't mean to. But they ultimately paid the price for it. They did pay the price for it, ultimately. But yeah, appreciate you, Allen. Appreciate you. All right, let's see. Jason says, no jumpers for you, please. Shoot layups. This is where your high school coach tells the team, next person that shoots a 3 is going to be running suicides immediately after the game. When everybody's shooting just that bad, just say, forget it. We're going to go inside and keep doing that. If we happen to get an and 1, that's great. But the 3-point shot was just horrible. It wasn't there. It really wasn't there. But ultimately, yeah, they cost themselves this game. Despite the slow start, they had every opportunity to come out here and win this game, but they ultimately cost themselves the opportunity to win this one. And so Jason says, thank you, my brother. I will be back. And so, hey, I appreciate you, Jason. Appreciate you for coming through. Appreciate you. And so Jason says, too many ball handlers to settle for jumpers. And so right about that. Braden says, see you tomorrow, JB, for one of the games and for the JB March Madness bracket preview show. And so I really should think about naming it that, but appreciate that. Yeah. But yeah, appreciate you, Braden. You guys enjoy the rest of your day. There's going to be a lot of great games out there. So you guys go ahead, enjoy the rest of the games and stuff. And hey, we're going to meet back up tomorrow. We're definitely going to meet back up tomorrow. And hey, hopefully we'll have a fantastic game. Whichever game it'll be, I'll set that stream up later tonight around midnight Eastern time. And so, well, I guess with time changing and stuff, but still, it'll be up tonight. But yeah, appreciate you guys. Jason says, JB, have a great night. Thank you, homie. Yeah, appreciate you, Jason. Appreciate you. Thank you so much for coming through. You have a great rest of your day. And yeah, looking forward to seeing you next time. Let's see, Mike says, thank you, JB. Oh, yeah, Mike, appreciate you, Mike. Appreciate you. Jason says, how many threes they took? Yeah, so for Kentucky, they shot 23 pointers. 23 pointers. They were 2 for 20. So they shot 10% from 3-point range. And yet, with the game being close, they opted to take that route rather than what was working. Because at that time that they shot that 3 when they were down by 4 points, I believe that they were 4 of 5 of their last field goals just by driving it in. And if it wasn't that, they shot 22 free throws, so you were getting the calls. It's not like the referees wasn't giving you the calls. You just got to drive in. But they opted not to, and they kept shooting threes, and ultimately that's what cost them. That is what cost them. Old man says, another great stream, JB. Appreciate that, old man. And, hey, I'll be rooting for Virginia Tech tonight against Duke because I know you got money on that one, so definitely wishing you best of luck with that one. Virginia Tech has gotten you so far, this far. I hope they can keep getting you there. But definitely I'll be paying attention to that game as well. All right, so let's see what we got next. Eddie says, oh, man, well said. Another great stream. So, hey, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Yeah, definitely appreciate that, 80s. And thank you so much. Again, we got 80s here as the founding member of the channel here. The first member of the JB&M Sports Fanatic Stream Nation. So definitely appreciate you so much for that, 80s, and all your support. And so Jason says, you put in the work. You put in that work for real, for real. Hey, I appreciate that, Jason. I'm over here sweating and all like that. So I appreciate that. Absolutely. Absolutely. And so Jason says, Coach Carl needs to run some plays off the dribble in the rim. And so this is a conversation that he needs to have with his team because come tournament time, you can't be out there in these close games because that's, 20 shots right there. You made 2. So let's just say realistically, you see that you're having an off night and you just take away 8 of those shots and all like that. And you add 8 more to the field goals, that you were putting inside the paint. you at least probably get you a good 6, maybe 7, maybe 6 to 8 more points or something like that to what you've already got there. So if you get those 6 to 8 points there, you probably win the game. Not to mention going to the free throw line, getting more free throws. You definitely probably win that game. I have no doubt if they cut out those threes, Kentucky wins that game there. But ultimately, they didn't do it, and Tennessee made them pay. They made them pay. All right, let's see. 80 says, I'm out, everyone. Have a good Saturday. Thanks, JB. Thank you again, 80s. Appreciate you for coming through once again. Absolutely. And, hey, who knows? Maybe tomorrow we might get another, NFL crazy trade or something like that might take place between now and then, 80s. Absolutely. But tomorrow, you already know what tomorrow is about. So I suggest everybody go ahead and get whether it's your Papa John's, whether it's your Buffalo Wild Wings, whatever it is, your Bojangles, all that stuff. Make sure you got that ready for tomorrow because it's going to be one heck of a day. Tomorrow's all about college hoops, guys. All about college hoops. Let's see. Adam says anytime. So, yeah, I appreciate that, man. Appreciate that and appreciate you. Jason says, I go give my UK friends hell. And so, absolutely, now's the time. Now is the time. And so Jason says, thank you. He says, Ty Washington needs to learn not to shoot and pass more. So there were a couple guys out there that did certainly hog that ball and stuff like that. No doubt about that. No doubt about that. I'm looking right now, and I'm seeing a couple guys for Kentucky, that did not have – nobody had more than 6 assists out there for Kentucky because, a lot of guys trying to go out there and make it happen. A couple guys with 0 across their name, like I see Brooks, he's got 19 points, and I get that, but 0 assists, him. A couple guys didn't get that extra pass could have gone a long way instead of settling for a 3 when that 3-point shot just ain't falling. It's not falling. There's certain nights where you just know it's not our night from downtown. We got to drive it inside. Absolutely. Absolutely. Let's see. Jason says, yes, sir. And so, but yeah, guys, thank you so much for joining me here for this stream. Guys, going to go ahead and end the stream here. But like I said, tomorrow, we're going to have a lot of fun tomorrow. It's going to be 2 streams. One is going to be whichever game I end up setting the stream up for. And then, of course, if you have your notification bells turned on and you're subscribed, you will get notified of the stream. So we'll get that going again tomorrow. And then the second stream, it'll be all about seeing those brackets. We can fill those brackets out together, all that stuff, discuss the bracket, break it down. Everything, guys. It'll be a fun day tomorrow. I'm looking forward to it. So make sure you guys enjoy the rest of today and see you guys tomorrow. But yeah, take care, everybody. And thank you again for joining and see you.